Happy day cycle, citizens, and welcome back to Paranoia with Uncommon Trust. Who would like to make some announcements? Anyone? I guess the announcements are the same as last week, even though we're recording this. We don't know what's happening during the week, so how can we in the future have announcements? Ash, why don't you tell us how?
Hey, I'm actually Sam today, so also thank you, computer. You did a really great intro. So yeah, like we're super excited about all of our sponsors who are so great and, you know, just raise the glory of Alpha Complex, I think. Like Kraken Dice is pretty great.
Yeah, and Noble Dwarf.
Mm-hmm. Also check out like dndinacastle.com, because yeah.
As of last week, we had 5 tickets available. How many we have available at this time?
Hopefully 0.
You can check at dndinacastle.com.
Yeah. Because we opened up a table because we had such good response and it got all sold out and people were like, I want to go. And we're like, you can.
Got you, boo.
You got it.
I should point out this is recorded, as we've said earlier, so if you're in chat, you're just talking to each other.
And maybe us.
That's fine.
Some of us
that's
might.
real cool.
Some of us may or may not be in there.
Oh yeah, we might be in there.
We don't know yet because of the time continuum, and breaking such might be treasonous.
If you see people who are especially well-disposed, favorable for, say, Joseph, it's probably him.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
If people are especially favorable, it's probably Joseph.
It couldn't possibly be an authentic appreciation for his GMing skills.
If anyone is in the chat room talking about how handsome I am, that's probably me.
Surprisingly handsome nerd is how he referred to himself last night in third person at an improv show. So
that was a joke, though.
But it was so true.
Was it?
Who else are our sponsors? World Animal. They are great. They help make the Alpha Complex strong. Void Merch is the official clothing line, the official uniforms of Alpha Complex. And
I love how everything gets incorporated into this reality.
and D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
D&D does not exist inside Alpha Complex. It is beyond Alpha Complex.
Well, that would make it treasonous.
It's treasonous.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's treasonous, but oh so good.
But fun.
I would say it's not treasonous because it exists beyond in order to help shield us from the dangers. So, yeah.
Good. Let's do a quick review of all of our characters. We also are adding a new citizen here to help these troubleshooters along. It's going to be a nice addition to your group. The more the merrier. So starting here, we have
Sam.
Right, well, Spydar Tran, and number 1, you are the first clone.
Yes, I'm the very first clone of Spydar Tran. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, I'm the very first clone of Spydar Tran because I'm an extremely loyal citizen, and Mainframe Computer has graciously decided that I should continue to exist, which I'm very appreciative of. I'm also the loyalty officer, obviously, because it's really important to me, and as such, I am in no secret societies, because that would be treason.
Excellent. And
I am Eve R. Green, and
also 1 on your first.
Also one, and I am the
First of their name.
I am the equipment officer for this group of troubleshooters. I manage the equipment, make sure everything is being used efficiently and appropriately, and not in treasonous ways. I am also, despite the insistence of some, I am not a mutant. I've never been a mutant. I will never be a mutant. It's to usher such words is all treasonous.
I feel like to speak with certainty about the future is also treasonous because only Mainframe Computer could know that.
But mainframe computer creates us. They would not create us to be treasonous. It is only through acts of treason that we would become.
I mean, calling her mainframe computer is pretty treasonous. It's friend computer.
Yeah, I don't know where mainframe can be.
Yeah, y'all got stuck in that groove, and it ain't ever been that.
You were hearing mainframe. I was hearing mainframe. Mainframe.
See, that's a good compromise. That's
It is.
that's
It is.
another
Main
compromise.
friend.
Yeah, mainframe.
Yeah.
Like my main friend, computer.
Mainframe computer.
Great. M?
I am are good. 3.
Yeah. has lost 2 clones already. Is on their 3rd clone.
I am team leader. Team leader. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, any insinuation that there's a higher death rate among team leaders is treasonous. Just a treasonous rumor, and not at all.
I mean, I don't think you have to insinuate it. Let's just observe it.
We'll just draw some data points as we go.
It's with great sacrifice that I take this position, and the expectation of better rewards at the end.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm bald or dash.
Yeah, you are.
And I am the second,
Right.
and also the science officer for Alpha Complex, science and hygiene. So I make sure that
You are a
Well,
science officer.
not for all of Alpha Complex,
Well,
just for this troubleshooter.
just for the
team.
troubleshooter
Yeah,
team.
just for
Yep,
this
yep,
team.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try to keep things clean and scientific.
Important duties. Those are both important.
Yes, they are important duties.
And our new team member joining us here.
Hi. My name is You Are Hot. And I'm the happiness officer for this team. And I just want to make sure that everyone's happy. Also, I'm not mutant.
It's
Also, I'm
mandatory,
not
so
super
yes.
sexy. My job's really important. I'm also number 1. Thank you, friend computer.
Main friend computer.
Well, I
Thank
think
you.
Alplin currently has the number 1 card. But
Oh, that's
we'll
true.
We'll see.
No, she's
Or
the
clone
first
one.
first of her.
Oh, right. Clone number 1.
First of her name.
Yeah,
First of her name.
I'm number 1. I'm number 1, right?
You're number 1.
Forever and ever.
It'll never change. Great. And yeah, have you played Paranoia before?
No.
Yeah. So I'll.
Perfect.
Yeah. The rest of the
You'll be at a
has
distinct
at least one other time. At least one other time. Maybe more for some.
I've played it 2 weeks in a row now.
Oh man, what a great week it's been.
Should we all talk about what's happened
guys
this
in a
week?
week. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you all look so much older. And
Did
whiter.
you hear the stupid thing the president did on Monday?
And
And
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Oh.
And Wednesday.
Oh.
But not Thursday.
I couldn't believe
Well, I'm sure
that
he did,
thing
we
he
didn't cover it.
tweeted.
Yeah.
Such low hanging.
So many tweets. So many tweets.
So many presidential tweets. Why
And
hasn't he been arrested
do you
yet?
hear who else got indicted?
They finally.
These are all safe bets. These are all safe bets. Cool.
I have the gift of foresight.
And I could not believe that formerly pro-Trump employee who's now telling secrets.
through op-eds.
A new book. Oh.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
So those are all the new players and everybody. And also for those who have not played this edition, you all have installed in your brain what is known as Cortec, which is like a computer in your brain. So it shows heads-up displays to your, like directly in your line of sight, and you can talk to the computer by sub-vocalizing at any time. You can, have a direct.
When you say sub-vocalizing, is that like a...
it means you're like. No, it's not. You just you.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You just like pretend to talk. No one else can hear you. You just move your mouth and like you're talking, and the computer knows what's going on.
But what if people read your lips?
They can't because you're like that. You're doing everything but moving your mouth. You're just kind of because the computer is directly attached to your sensorium. They can see what you see. They can hear what you hear. They can smell what you smell. Taste what you taste. Yes.
Delicious.
And they know what all your muscles are doing.
And they also do that thing where, like, if there's something bad.
I'm clenching at this moment.
Yeah, they know that. They know that. If you're
there's-
wondering how you can perform treason when the computer is watching you all the time, well,
That's a treasonous lie.
that's a treasonous thought.
Wait, is the computer?
The treason does not know what you're thinking, or the computer does not know what you're thinking.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah, does not know what
I'm
you're
still
thinking.
confused by the sub-talking. But as far as mechanics, though, I would just say I want to sub-talk to the computer,
Yeah.
and everybody would earmuff.
Yeah.
And I
then you have a private
I don't have to
conference
sit here and
with the
go.
computer. No, I Joseph, cannot know what you're doing if you sub-vocalize.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Cool.
I cannot hear the voice
But
in your head.
the computer sometimes will make things that are too graphic for you to see. They'll just like put pixels over it.
Yeah.
Like,
That mosaic is for your sanity,
Right.
citizen.
Or if you don't have the security clearance to see it, then also it will be pixelated.
Well, that makes sense. That's
That's
a
some
good
Black
decision
Mirror
on the
shit.
part of the-
this whole game is some Black Mirror shit. I forgot. I should have just worn my Black Mirror T-shirt.
Great. So you're all in. You are in your living quarters. There are 2 bunk beds, and now there is a small cot for your new person, which is kind of shoved in between because it's basically the size of like half of this room. It's like a small studio apartment, but way nicer because you're not living with a whole bunch of infrared drones like you were when you were infrared level. Now you're red level, and you've got this nice space, even though there's a cot shoved in between it, and you've got a bathroom you can all share. That is, right there, and a bouncy bubble beverage dispenser. That's your very own to, get bouncy bubble beverage. Yeah.
Friend computer.
Great. So you've had your first successful mission, and since then it's been a little bit slow, but things are about to get more interesting because you're about to get a mission alert. You can feel it, the anticipation in the air, the smell of ozone, the slight sound of citizens screaming in the distance somewhere. Probably in happiness or joy.
Oh, definitely happiness and joy.
What a glorious day cycle.
My organs.
Hello, citizens.
Hello.
Hello, friend
Hello,
computer.
friend computer.
Happy day cycle to you all.
Happy day
And
cycle to you.
as well.
Happy day cycle.
Are you ready for another mission as troubleshooters?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
Which one of you is the most loyal?
I am the most loyal friend computer because I'm the loyalty officer.
Interesting information. Please report to briefing room 10ZX. A map is being included in this briefing announcement. You'll be heading to outdoor sector, and you will be searching for communists and tracking down lost computer equipment, and possibly retrieving troubleshooters who were sent out to this sector previously. Thank you, citizens. Good day cycle.
Thank you, friend computer.
Okay, well, yes, a map, or what appears to be a map, seems to have popped up in your feed, in your Cortec. However, perhaps whoever scanned it did it at the wrong amount of pixels because it's very, very small and really hard to read.
Question. I have a very high skill in Alpha Complex. Would I be able to use context clues to figure out things about the map?
Why don't you give me a roll of Alpha Complex plus Brains?
All right, cool.
And
And
you
then
replace
plus
it.
1 for friend computer as well, obviously.
No, you replace one of the die with friend computer.
Yeah, one of the dice you replace with the computer die.
Right, but I rolled 2 dice and one's a computer dice. I
Oh,
guess.
correct.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But you said
plus
plus
your
1,
brains.
that's why we were confused.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Do you want the computer
3
die?
dice.
I'm willing to give it to you.
I would love that.
No. Hey.
I'm sorry.
You're supposed to take back seats.
I can't. I'm too kind.
Well, they're going to use up all the good that's in
so-
the computer.
Is that no success?
we'll have to-
No, you can spend a moxie to re-roll them.
I would like to do that. I'll just -1.
Someone didn't tell me that before, but you can do that.
Pretty sure everybody had all the information they needed previously.
To suggest otherwise would be treasonous.
All right, here's what you can determine. You are certain this is somewhere in Alpha Complex.
All right. You guys, this is totally within Alpha Complex.
Right. I will say, even if you had made that roll, you're not sure that you could because the map itself is like very it's like 100 pixels by 100 pixels, but it should be like 10,000 by 10. Like this is a very detailed map that someone has undersampled by a large degree. Clearly.
Oh, the compression artifacts. Oh, it makes me sick to my stomach.
Well, this is simple. We can just find somebody and we can ask them where 10ZX is.
Well, we know to start in the outdoor sector, right? So that's a starting point.
But we
10ZX.
10ZX is where we're getting more of our
equipment
and stuff, and then we're going to the outdoor sector.
And do we
Actually,
know where 10ZX is?
I thought 10ZX was in
The map is supposed to tell you.
10ZX is inside Alpha
All right.
Complex.
Then would we know of a place like a lab or something that would have a microscope?
Well, we can go to the R&D.
You can enhance it using your Cortec, but it's not going to matter because this image is
the information is
undersampled. So it's
just completely
it's
done for.
This is a plot point, not a useful item.
If you had a complex and well-tuned algorithm, you could try to recreate the information, but you wouldn't be actually discovering it. You would be guessing.
And it's undersampled to the point where that's probably never going to happen. So what's the matter? You seem perturbed, citizen.
No, I'm not. I'm only having fun and a good time.
Hello, troubleshooters.
Oh, computer.
Hello.
I notice you have not left your living quarters yet. Please proceed to briefing room 10ZX.
We were just so happy we couldn't take action, but now we're going to, so thank you.
That's great. This mission is going to be perfectly safe and lots of fun for each and every one of you.
They always are.
But you're going to have to be briefed on it first, so get down there.
Where?
Okay, down.
All right.
There are over 40 sub-levels below yours.
Computer!
All right. I want to leave
Do you have a problem?
our room.
No.
You're going to leave the room?
I'm going to use one of my action cards.
All right. Is this something secret?
No.
Okay.
Well, kind of, because I'm leaving the room.
All right. Everybody put on your earmuffs. Let's see what's going on.
I'm going to... I have an action card for Surprise Bot,
Okay.
which describe a bot or an AI who's useful to the actions or detrimental to the actions, your choice.
Okay.
So I want to find a bot in the hallway outside of our dorms that will help me find Corridor 10ZX.
Okay.
Also, my red card is a part of a pro technology.
Sure. Okay. All right. You find you can all yeah. Eve steps out. You find what you're looking for, but you're gonna have to give me a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with probably program plus either brains or mechanics. I'll give it whichever one you want to do.
I'll go with mechanics.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend a Moxie
Okay.
to get an extra die.
Great.
That is one success.
Okay. You you have discovered. So the Eve steps out, and you hear, "Hello, citizen. Welcome." Bleep. You have the information you are looking for.
Okay.
Anyone else stepping out into the corridor?
Yeah, I would definitely get it.
Eve is standing there with what looks like a printed readout. Eve is standing next to a bot, which looks like it is malfunctioned. Smoke is now coming out of the top of the bot. You're not sure what happened, but it definitely is definitely valuable computer property that no longer functions. So.
I came out and I just had to ask the robot where 10ZX was because the bots are here to help us and help guide us. And then it gave me the information and then something happened. It just got sick.
What happened?
I I don't know. It just got.
We should definitely let Friend Computer know.
We should. Something happened to it, and it definitely wasn't.
Friend
my fault.
Computer?
Hello, citizen.
Something happened where Eve interacted with a bot and then the bot just broke.
I just asked the bot a question.
Friend computer, is this useful information?
All information is useful.
Well, I'd like the record to show that I was the first one who wanted to call this into you.
But you didn't.
No, I showed great loyalty, and you lying about it is not cool.
No, I'm saying
Not
you
cool.
didn't call it in, which isn't a lie. That's just
But I had
events.
intended to, but you had jumped the chain of leadership.
feel like
Citizen, you are HOT. Which one intended to call it in first?
Well, I really intended to call it first.
Oh, I see.
Yes, but I wanted everyone to be happy because I didn't want anyone to fight because I don't understand why they would be so disagreeable.
That's true.
You can have 10 XP.
Thank you, Friend Computer.
Now, what were you going to call in? What is it you were going to say?
That the bot got sick.
That's adorable. Bots don't get sick. Only biological creatures do.
Oh, thank you, Friend Computer.
Please examine the bot and see if there's any signs of tampering by traitors or communists.
Definitely. You want me to do that right now?
Yes. Yes, right now would be excellent.
Seems I'm not really good at examining bots, so I might need some help from someone with better mechanics.
I'll look at it.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Any of you can see, since you're looking at it, it appears that one of the front panels on the bot, at some point seems to have come loose and is open, and the internal electronics are now visible. I mean, I don't know how that happened, but that's what seems to be the case. Yeah.
I heard about this. This is called appendicitis. It's a very common problem in robots.
Citizen, where did you hear the term appendicitis?
I don't remember.
Citizen, do you know what a waterbed is?
Crispy?
Computer, I think everything is fine.
Everything would be fine if you were at the briefing room. I don't understand why you're not there.
We're on our way, computer.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Thank you, Friend Computer.
Yay. Thank you, friend computer.
Oh, can we do this thing? I saw the other people doing it. And I think we should. I think I'm instituting a new rule that whenever we go from one place to another, I want to see a greater sense of urgency. And so I think the best way to do that, and we've seen this, how well this works in the field, is that when we run from one place to another, we all have to go. Hop, 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 hop. Okay?
I think
So that's a new best practice for our team.
I think that's above our clearance level.
Hop, 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 hopping?
Yeah.
That's a
I've
good
never
point.
seen anybody below green do that.
Friend Computer,
What?
would you like to request permission to hop?
Permission, friend computer. We think it may be efficient and keep us more organized while in transit if we were to vocalize something. I'm not married to hop. It could be something else, but something. But we don't want to presume because we've seen people with green clearance do that. Is that something for
Such
green?
a fun conversation. I'm really enjoying it. Are you enjoying it?
Oh yes, I'm filled with happiness and loyalty.
I am glad to hear it. Why don't you give it a try? Hop on down there.
Hop, 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 hop.
Hold on, I'm not gonna go right away
But we've been given the blessing.
because I want to. Is computer done talking to us? Out of character.
Appears to be.
Okay. Hey, Eve.
Yeah.
What happened to the computer?
I told you.
Where's its panel?
It's right there.
I think he means why is it open?
I don't know. I asked it to tell me how to get to 10ZX because we have to get to 10ZX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So do we know now then? Because you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It told me.
Sure. Now I will hop up. Now I will hop up.
All right, let's hear the hupping. All right, you arrive at the briefing room, and there's some housing preservation development and mind control. That's one of the service groups of Alpha Complex. Some guards from HPD and mind control standing outside wearing snazzy outfits.
What color are their
What
snazzy
clearance are they? What color
Snazzy clearance.
That's a good question. They are yellow level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Red level, yellow level.
I see what you did there.
I can't take credit for that. That was not quotation Sam from an in between. I think at some point.
Yeah.
Good. So they kind of keep you there for a bit, and then a buzzer sounds, and the door opens, and they kind of motion for you to head inside.
All right.
Great. So inside there's a giant, like almost like kind of like a British law desk. So like there's like it's way up above you basically, and there's these figures looking down on you from above.
Approach the bench.
Yeah, and there's also a couple indigo level guards standing there with even more powerful looking weapons. Also, they put you into what appears to be a kind of a recessed trench on the floor with grates underneath it, and you can see there's little bits of something in it. Not quite sure what it is. You do see a little bit of what?
A little meaty?
Yeah, something that appears to be like a bit of a red jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's
it's standard procedure to have a meat locker under your feet. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can smell what smells like ozone and maybe a hint of something burnt, like some burnt flesh of some sort. Yeah. Great.
I'm perfectly
So the three
comfortable
there's
with
three
all
figures
this.
up there, and they're kind of like mumbling with themselves, and then they kind of see that you're there, and they turn towards you. Hello, troubleshooters.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hi.
I will give you your mission briefing. The computer understands that you are relatively new troubleshooters, and your last mission went relatively well. Is that not the case?
Yes, under my astute leadership.
That is the case.
That's great. We're going to assign you another leader to help you out with this mission.
Oh.
You'll be the second in command in case anything happens to them, but nothing will happen to them because this mission will be perfectly safe and fun, and everything will go exactly according to plan.
Well, I hate to give up the responsibility, but if it's for the good, if it's for the good of Alpha Complex and us and Friend Computer, then I will gladly step aside.
Excellent. This mission will take you to which sector, citizen? You, what sector?
Outdoor.
That is correct. That is correct. And what do you know about outdoor sector, citizen?
Nothing. I know nothing at all. Except that there are no. What are we called? The red and the blue and the orange and the.
Clearances.
What are?
Troubleshooters?
Citizens?
No, the
Security clearances?
clearances. There are no clearances, and the sky is blue, and there's green and stuff, and color is meaningless.
Some of that information is above your security clearance. You get a treason star.
I will know
That's what you
that.
get when you speculate.
I know that this is what I was told.
And the mission objectives are... What are the mission objectives, citizen?
To recover lost troubleshooters and lost equipment from Alpha Complex.
And
To return them safely.
I
know. Look for communists.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Save
I love
the
this
best
job.
for
Thank
last.
you.
You can have 10 XP.
Hey, thank you.
You get a treason star.
Wait, what are you at
See?
right now?
Sometimes it's like not your fault.
3? Hold on. All right.
All right, we are going to assign to you a special vehicle of revolutionary design that is created by Research and Design.
Is it the Air Mattress Mark II?
No. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm tempted to give you a treason star because of it. However, it is.
It's not like I said waterbed.
Now you get a treason star. I know that you will take great care and keep this valuable piece of mission equipment in perfect working order, and it will make your mission very easy and fun and safe. So that's pretty exciting. I'll also give you perhaps some new equipment. It seems like you have pretty well equipped as it is. We will also give you a infrared level troubleshooter to help you on your mission.
Wow.
Infrared?
Yes, that's the level below yours. Your red level, infrared. Basically, it's like kind
So
of
we're getting something to babysit?
What's that, citizen?
I love it.
All right. There are some citizens who went missing in a previous expedition to Outdoor Sector. You are to discover them and bring them back if at all possible.
Alive?
Are we allowed to kill them on site?
No, you're supposed to bring them back alive.
Oh.
Oh.
They might be lost out there, trapped.
What if they're communists?
Then you should kill them on sight.
Okay.
Any communist that you find outside in Outdoor Sector, you should kill on sight.
How do we know if someone's a communist?
Because you know what it is not to be a communist, and anyone who is not that is a communist.
Right. Okay.
You know, the group that was in here earlier asked a lot of questions too.
Oh, we're super happy and excited, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I just
In a
want to
very
clean
non-communist
the
way.
grate like just a little bit. I just want to clean the grate a little bit. Can everybody do the earmuff thing?
All right.
I want to. My mutant power is adhesive. I want to stick Eve's feet to the grate.
All right. Is there a role for that in the power?
Yeah, let's see. Spend 1 moxie to secrete an adhesive substance from my skin. Used to attach
simple.
things to other things.
All right. Let's make an athletics plus maybe. What do you want to add it to? Wouldn't be chutzpah.
No.
Yeah, it'd be brains or violence. So choose brains.
Yeah, I'll do brains.
Okay.
And I'll just roll the computer die that I have over here. So, did you say athletics and brains? Oh, thank you. I'm not convinced that they can't hear me now.
Yeah, this is for show.
I can't hear. When I do, I
Okay.
can't hear people. That's pretty good. 2 success.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's done. All right. It happened.
Great.
I'm not sure what the outcome of that will be, but yeah, that has happened. Good. So, yeah, I will say this as far as the earmuffs, I can't really stop you if you want to listen in. That's totally within the spirit of the game. If I know that you're listening in, I will give you a treason point. So, somehow keep that information secret, I would say. Great. Also, each of you will prepare a report on the state of the outdoors region. We don't send a lot of missions to outdoors, so any change in the status of the outdoors region we would like to know about. Great. Your mission will be a lot of fun. You will diligently serve the computer, and it's perfectly safe in every way. You have any questions?
Yeah. I just wanted to say that thank you so much for your very kind offer to give us equipment. As you can see, we're all very well equipped, except our newest member is, if we get any equipment, I move that she's the one to receive it so she can be at an equal equipment level to us.
Well, I can also, if any other equipment, my job as equipment officer to distribute equipment, make sure equipment is handled appropriately.
That's fine. It can go through you. I was just saying.
Sam made me very happy with that offer, but it seems like Poisel was not as happy for me to receive
It's Eve.
a weapon. Eve.
And spied.
Sorry, I was reading the screen.
And spied.
Right.
Spied.
Spy. I'm watching the screen. Sorry, everyone.
Great. That didn't really seem like a question. Are there any other actual questions?
Yeah.
or-
What's the donut called? That is it's like a longer donut with like chocolate across the top.
Long John.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Long John Ardo.
But you shouldn't know that because knowing that information is above your clearance level.
What?
What is that donut called?
I have no idea.
Very good, citizen.
You said we were going to be assigned another leader for this.
Yes.
When will we meet them?
Bring him in. There's a green level guy comes in. His jumpsuit is a mess. He's totally unshaven. Yeah, he looks like he just does not care. And they're like, "This is Grungy. He will be your mission leader."
Grungy.
And Grungy, Guy. Yeah. Hello, new troubleshooters. It's going to be a pleasure to work with you. Do what I say, and maybe you'll survive.
As long as what you say serves Alpha Complex, we will do it.
I'll do whatever you say because you're a clearance above me.
Good answer. Bad answer.
I apologize, and I have learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's move out. Let's get out of here.
Is that a direct order?
Yes,
Oh,
it's a
okay.
direct order. Thank you.
hop.
No hopping.
Oh.
Wait, so
I don't like this new
All right,
regime.
as soon as he gets outside in the corridor and you walk for a little bit, he goes, "All right, listen up, jerks, and listen good. I've been around for a long time, and I ain't gonna let what you want."
Well, out of character. I don't think that Eve could have joined us.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you can't seem to move your feet
Eve.
off of the. Oh yeah, you can't seem to move your feet off of the grate. Yeah, you're stuck to the grate.
Oh, Eve, are you ignoring a direct order from a superior officer?
That my shoes got stuck to the blood.
Eve, why
or-
aren't you coming out?
Do I have can I use my I don't know. Do I have I have my laser, but I also
I mean, I could shoot your legs off if you want.
Citizen, you need to go with your mission leader. Are you denying a direct order from your mission leader?
No, sir.
You need to go with your mission leader right now.
Try to yank my feet off the grate using violence.
Your shoes are not coming off that grate.
With great violence and melee.
With great violence comes great responsibility.
You could take your shoes off and walk out barefoot.
I do.
All right.
Eve, are you
That's a treason star for leaving mission equipment here in the briefing room.
My shoes are stuck.
Wait, is that 4?
Yes.
You're under arrest.
Well, actually, as the leader of this, the arrest falls to me. You're under arrest.
Grungy just shoots you. All right, can we get a move on now?
Do I get experience points for turning?
Nope.
Well, then what's the point of betrayal?
Yeah. What's the point of...
That's conjecture.
All right, you see what I just did? The first time one of you jerks gets out of line, that's what's going to happen to you. I've been around a long time, and I'm not going to let you mess this up for me. You understand?
I understand.
All right. I'm in charge here. You follow my orders, or I'll roast you. If something happens to me, and it doesn't kill me, but you cut and run without rescuing me, you can be sure I'll survive, and I'll roast you. All right? None of you is as smart or as fast as I am, so don't double-cross me. All right? You're mission leader.
Well, I mean...
You're
you
second
kind
in
of
command, in case I'm not around.
Okay.
All right. Good. No humping.
No, this is other Eve.
Oh, all right. All right. When Eve number 2 shows up, Grungy goes, "No humping." We talked about that earlier.
Oh, sorry.
The others will let you know what's up. but don't make me roast you.
There are a lot of things that could end up with you getting roasted.
Yes, citizen.
That's what you missed. I took some notes if you want to look at them.
No.
It seems like the most common scenario, honestly.
All right, let's go get some equipment. At some point, he pulls you aside. Everybody cover your ears.
Which
Not
one?
yet. Not yet. And he says, all right, so the secret mission code is sudden death overtime.
Okay. Here, let me write this in very large, easily readable letters for other people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Joseph.
All right.
Joseph. After the fact, I have something.
Okay, all right.
And what do I need that for?
You won't need it because nothing's going to happen to me. All right? Okay, everyone, let's keep going. Yeah, what'd you have?
When he pulls him aside, I want to use my thing to know.
I love that. It's I'm going to use my thing. Yeah. Sure.
to know what
thing
he got told.
All right, give me a roll. Give me a roll.
Do I just because that one I'm not trying to influence. I'm just trying to listen. I'm just spending a moxie.
Well, yeah, it'll be pretty easy to just listen in, but I
Okay.
still think you need to make a roll. It's easier than
While
like,
doing this,
yeah.
do you look suspicious or different? Or
No, I just look over. Like they walked over, and I just kind of look over at them, and that is 2 successes.
Yeah. So you can tell them what's
Yeah,
going
but
on.
it's only if it's.
You can tell them what Grungy told you. So
Should we plug our ears again?
yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. The secret mission, words are sudden death over time.
Over time.
Sudden death over time.
Okay.
All right. Great. So,
I
you
died,
get
so I got my
your
moxie back.
infrared drone, who is like this big guy who seems really stupid. His name is Luby. Well, yeah, Luby GSV.
It's really GSB?
Yeah, he's from GSV sector.
Okay.
Since they're infrared, they don't have a designation like an R in the middle of their name because
Gotcha.
they're just infrared. Yeah. Cool. All right. So you get to production, logistics, and commentary, and this is where you're going to get your equipment. And they give you a list. And there's a form that's like, who's going to be responsible for all of this equipment? All right. And then Grungy hands it to you. Yeah, you sign it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's on the list.
We'll get to that in a second, but it definitely says whoever signs this is fully responsible for this equipment. And there's a bunch of boilerplate information,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah. This is my job.
Great. Yeah. Why don't you grab 3 equipment things and from the 3 equipment cards.
At random, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then you can.
I saw all 3 of these before. and they
Let's get new
shuffled.
ones then. That's boring.
Yeah.
Whenever we
They might be the same, but we'll
whenever
see.
we have a little bit of downtime, can I be sort of cleaning up Grungy? Tidying up Grungy's uniform.
Okay.
It's called grooming.
The first time
Why
you
are
try
you
to do that,
grooming
he's got a laser rifle. He kind of just points it casually at you, and he goes,
So,
"I want to see you not near me."
these will be
I just step
known.
away.
That's good. That's good.
These will be known by the group.
Yes, this is all open. In fact, Grungy is don't hang on to those. Make sure that everyone has
So there's-
equipment they can use. If you
There's
need to
a
trade
megaphone?
equipment so that people have the right equipment, then do that, and et cetera, et
So we got a
cetera.
megaphone.
All right.
Oh.
We
I
got
mean, I'd love to be louder and
a
more
data
irritating.
bomb. Renders the immediate area free of all electronic activity for 1 to 3 minutes. Makes it easier to mess with machines and computers. Usable only once. And there is a multi-adapter. There's a lot of things that need to be recharged and only one power outlet. You're the most popular troubleshooter on the team. Allows you to plug in all the things. So,
I feel like the happiness officer
They
should
should
definitely be able to.
have the megaphone.
Oh, I was gonna say recharge things because she makes everyone happy.
Oh, sure, you can have that too. Trusting you, these are your responsibility. If anything happens to them, it's treason, and I'll just leave it at that. And it's a
Thank you.
data
I'm so
bomb.
happy to
Well,
receive
luckily,
this.
I am with a demolitions expert. I am clearly the most qualified to handle any sort of bomb, even of the data variety.
That checks out. Good. And any of the other equipment that you have now, if you want to trade it or anything, you can do that.
I have when I came up as Eve 2, I have a sniper rifle case.
All right. You good with guns?
I'm okay.
All right.
I'm really good with guns.
Are you
What do
really
you
good with
have?
guns?
As my equipment, I've got bomber boots, so I can like fly. It's pretty cool. I don't know that I want to get rid of them. I just wanted to note that I'm really good with guns.
Well, if you're really good with guns and you have something that would benefit me more, do you want this rocket launcher?
Ooh.
Can I see
I-
it?
Yeah.
While these folks are doing that, I want to communicate secretly with the computer.
Okay.
Nah, I'm good.
So muff thyselves.
Earmuffs, everybody.
Oh,
All right.
Hello, citizen.
Hi, my equipment officer procured a data bomb, and it says that if my mission briefing didn't mention this sort of thing, that I've been issued this item in error, and I should return it immediately, because not doing so would be treason. So yeah, I'm a little worried that my equipment officer might be engaged in some treasonous activity, and I certainly don't want this dangerous equipment to be somewhere it's not supposed to be.
Please deploy the data bomb into the slot disposal unit 5A on corridor 3X.
Okay.
Also, keep an eye on that Eve.
Will do.
Why are you laughing? Can you hear
All right.
what they're saying?
All right. Earmuffs off.
No, I can't hear anything.
Eve, how many treason stars do you have?
None. I just died.
Oh, that's right. Well, you got another one. It just bling appears above your head.
What?
Oh.
As a loyalty officer, I have to advise you to avoid the type of actions your previous clone enlisted in.
I will make sure my boots are tied well. And,
yeah, but what about your powers?
I don't... What are you talking about?
Okay.
Keep coming back to this idea.
Eve, I fully believe in you. You're gonna be like fantastic. So don't even worry about it. You belong on this team, and everyone is great.
Thank you, you.
Thank you.
All right, so are we ready to move out?
Yeah. Come on. He takes you down to there's a lot of subways in Alpha Complex and stuff like that.
As we go, is the shoot 3X and corridor 5A on the way there? I've been given a submission by friend computer.
Yeah, we can swing by.
All right.
Okay, so we go by. There's like a thing where you can like pull a chute out on the wall.
So I pull it open.
Okay. All right, that's gone.
Why did you get rid of that? We were requisitioned that.
Oh, that was a mistake. We weren't supposed to have that.
I mean, the computer and the R&D department and Grungy.
I didn't sign for it.
Well,
Technically, you checked it out.
Yeah.
what was on the list?
Uh-huh.
It was supposed to come with us.
All right, so I'm talking to friend computer secretly, and they're like, "See, the citizen is being difficult. You said you wanted me to contact you if there was any more resistance, and I feel like this is it."
Just keep watching them.
You look at me smiling awkwardly.
I am also taking notes.
Oh my God.
I want to contact friend computer.
Everyone put in your earmuffs? Yeah.
Everybody's turning on the friend computer.
Yeah. Your earmuffs on.
Oh, sorry.
Friend computer.
Yes, citizen.
I my teammates are discarding the equipment that I was told to procure and distribute, and they are, I feel like, trying to make me appear to be incompetent and sabotage me.
I don't think you're incompetent, citizen.
Thank you, friend computer.
Are you a traitor?
No, friend computer.
Have you been thinking treasonous thoughts?
No.
What is 12 times 46?
92. 552.
Excellent. And what does the color blue taste like?
I don't know. I've never tasted blue.
Carry on. All right. The treason star has disappeared.
Huh.
What?
Oh, pretty suspicious.
That is the opposite of suspicious if a treason star disappears, but that's okay. Okay, so you get into basically, you've heard about these. They're called auto shuttles, and they're like kind of private subways, but it's just kind of one room. So Grungy walks in and immediately sits down on a bench. What do y'all do?
Walk in and sit down.
I sit down on the bench.
On the bench? There's like benches all around the room.
I'll sit on a different bench.
Different
Yeah,
bench.
different bench than Grungy.
Is it like
Let
a
Grungy have his
circle
bench.
of benches or like?
There's 4 walls, and there's like one wall's a door, and then there's a bench here, and a bench right across from you. Grungy comes in and sits right here. What do you do?
I will sit on the bench closest to him, but not next to him.
I'll go sit next to a spider.
I'm gonna sit a little further away.
On the same bench or a different bench?
Different bench from him.
All right.
I'm going to try and sit on a bench that is not the bench that he's sitting on, but also a bench where I'm kind of out of his view.
All right.
I'm sitting right next to Grungy. I'm really charmed.
All right, great. Everyone besides Hot, you're all going to make an athletics plus. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go with an just a straight up athletics roll with no bonuses on it. So yeah.
So it's just the computer die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
So you can roll
I rolled the computer.
if you want to roll the computer die.
Okay. All right. You have a piece of equipment, right?
I do.
Oh, it's broken.
Oh.
I got a 5.
You got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you succeeded.
Yeah,
All right, you're able to
success.
compensate. This thing takes off from like 0 to 100 in just a couple seconds. So fortunately, the people sitting on that wall it's like against it. So you're able to like, you're able to deal with
We're
it.
on
But
that
everybody
wall.
else like kind of tumbles.
We were
What's
on
that?
that wall.
No, you said you went to a different bench.
No.
I think there's only one bench per wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we it's on like we were sitting on the same bench as Grungy, but just further down.
Not next to Grungy.
Yeah.
All right. I thought you said you sat on
No,
a different
no,
bench.
we're sitting on the same bench, but just
But
not
just, like,
next to him.
So we're not next to Grungy.
Yeah. And I was sitting next
that what
to
everyone
That
else
does
heard?
sound
Yes.
confusing. I can see how that
I'm
would sound
confused.
confusing.
I'm going to guess how long is the bench?
because I thought it was like a long wall and there's the short two
I don't know, it
ends.
kind of sounds
All
like
right,
trees
can we get a
to me.
playback? Can we get a playback?
Sounds like friend computer
Yeah.
knows what friend computer's talking about. So
But yeah, we specific like
I will leave it up to friend computer.
Did you fail your roll?
yeah. Both of us.
Yeah, that's not what I heard.
Whatever friend computer heard is accurate.
So yeah, you will each take 1 wound. So not like a full wound, but just like you're hurt.
So
You're both
just so
hurt.
unclear, I succeed, but I broke my piece. I like landed on my piece of equipment. I broke my paw, but it's like destroyed.
It broke it. Yeah.
Great.
You might be able to fix it, but it's right now unoperable.
Well,
Whatever it is.
Seeing as how engineering, program, and operate are all very bad, I doubt it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe you can get one of the other troubleshooters to fix it. I'm sure they won't sabotage it in any way.
Great.
Great. So the thing's going very fast. At a certain point, Grungy gets up, walks over to the opposite bench, and sits down. What are all of you doing?
I'm walking over to that bench and sitting down.
Going to that bench and sitting down? Anyone else?
Yes.
Guess what?
Sitting on the bench as well.
Which one?
The one that Grungy's on.
All right.
Okay. I'm having a hard time because the last bit of information he gave me is I don't want to see you. Like, so.
I'll let you parse that. We'll get back to you. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm just trying to stay in my spot, and
So you're staying on the same bench where you were before?
I mean, does the other one look much safer?
They all look the same.
Okay.
I'm just saying Grungy got up and sat on a different bench.
Oh, to be away from people or what?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Wait, which bench did he sit on? Was anyone already there?
Oh my god.
No one was there.
Okay.
I stayed in the same spot across from Grudgy so I could just smile and make eye
I'm
contact.
gonna sit on the bench with Grungy, but I'm gonna get scooted as far away as possible
Okay.
and turn my
He's
back.
totally just ignoring you. It doesn't even seem like he gives a
if
care.
you'd like to
All
sit
right,
on
this
the other
thing
side
rapidly
of me.
accelerates. So now the two of you are going to make a roll. Everybody else is against it, so they're able to deal with it. But yeah, the two of you go tumbling around in this box.
Quattro.
Okay, you're gonna take. You're gonna be hurt.
Ow.
Sorry.
You're also gonna be hurt as you tumble around.
And I just put
Yeah,
All right.
Marker.
Oh,
And hurt gives you -1 to the rolls. Or?
What's that? Yeah, it gives you -1, so you roll one less die if you're hurt. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think pretty much everybody is hurt now, right? I think everybody is. You're not hurt.
I'm not hurt.
Yeah, didn't you just rolled a 4?
No,
I did.
Alcuin just rolled a 4.
Oh, you just damaged your equipment and then you
Yeah.
sat next to him. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I was hurt last time, and then I died, so I'm
Yeah.
okay now.
Yeah. Great. All right. So now you are brought to what appears to be a large hangar bay. There's a lot of really interesting equipment here, et cetera, like giant vehicles and stuff.
I would like to play a card.
All right.
This is the everything looks like a nail card, which is you spot a tool that's useful to the action, and then I get to describe it. What I would like to find is a med kit with 3 uses that says for loyalty officer use only, and it's obviously red clearance.
All right. Yeah, you can put that card. You put the card aside. You've used your card, and then you have that. You have exactly what you said. That seems like a reasonable thing to have. Sure.
Yeah, and do you particularly like my description? Because then I get bonuses.
Do I particularly like it?
It says, yeah, if you're particularly pleased by my description.
I don't know if I'm particularly pleased, but I think that's nice.
It's also surrounded in hearts. It says Joseph is the best GM ever.
Now I feel like you're kind of trying. You're trying a little bit.
Okay, that's fair.
I must be impartial, so. Yeah, I think having the med kit itself is a good enough.
Can I go ahead and use the med kit?
Yeah, sure, you can use it.
It's only got 3 uses, so I better be really specific about who I give it to. So obviously, I would like to unhurt myself. And then I guess
Sure.
our leader definitely needs that, right?
Oh.
And then our happiness officer should make us happy.
Let's start one at a time. So go ahead and make an operate plus brains. I think would be a good one. Or is there anything
Operate
else?
your brain.
Operate plus brains. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I get a +1 to this, so that's cool. I'll take
And also -1 because you're
You're
hurt.
hurt.
Oh, that's true.
For the first time.
Well, I'm gonna use it on myself first.
Right.
What is this?
Those are ones, but you get a
I got 1 success.
Okay, you are no longer hurt.
Cool. Now I'm gonna roll it for our leader because it's important that he's in full health. I got 1 success.
All right, you are no longer hurt.
And now I'm gonna roll it for our happiness officer because happiness is
Happiness is next to goodliness.
I got 2 successes, but one of them was on the computer die.
Oh.
It's a 6.
But I got 2 6s.
All right. Yeah. So you are no longer. You're no longer hurt. Great. You have another piece of equipment, yes?
The boots.
My Bomba boots.
All right. No, not a big deal. I'm sure it's nothing, but there's a little red light on the side of them. It's flashing. I don't know what it means. Probably not a big deal. Probably not important.
Interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't flashing before, but as you're finishing up this medkit stuff, you notice that on the side of your boots, a little red light's blinking.
I'm gonna remove my boots. And I'm gonna put on my regular boots.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Bomba
Stinky
boots, they went
feet.
over. So I'm wearing my regular boots, actually, because the Bomba boots fit over my...
Yeah, they seem
Where's
to
the
have
smell
clamped onto
coming
your
from?
feet, though, and you can't seem to get them off. That's weird. I'm sure it's fine. Probably normal functioning.
You know, I offered to Eve earlier, but if you want me to shoot your legs off, I can do that.
I really appreciate that. I'm fine.
If you
Just say the word.
maybe they just need to be recharged, and we can plug them into my multi-adapter.
I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I would like to recharge my boots.
Interesting. All right. All right. Make an operate plus mechanics roll.
Do I make that roll, or does she make that roll? Because it's her charging equipment.
Well, whoever wants to do it. Like, if you who do you want to be in charge of charging?
I've got 3 in that. So how are you?
In
This
charging.
is some pretty big metagaming going on here.
I would just say, like, how good are you at this stuff?
It's operate and plus
Oh.
mechanics, which you have a 0 and a 1.
1.
I'm gonna roll for that.
All right.
I did not succeed.
Oh, that red light is still flashing.
Well,
Like I said, it's probably no big deal.
we'll try it again later at a different time that isn't this second.
Sure.
I love that dead is something you can check on this. Like, oh, I'm dead.
So we're out of this strange benched elevator thing that sends us left and
We're in the
right.
hangar now.
Right. You're now in a giant hangar.
Giant
and there's,
hangar with a bunch of cool equipment and stuff.
Right. There's a bunch of equipment, and there's also a bunch of vehicles everywhere. You see there's activity. You see like some vulture pilots. That's like the kind of the Air Force of Air Force of Alpha Complex. There's all other vehicles that you don't even know what they do. And you're being led to the far back part of the hangar where there is what appears to be I guess you'd call it a van with legs. This is the vehicle that you've been assigned, and it looks kind of like it was built by Tinker Gnomes or something. Like hopefully it's functional. Who knows?
Safe?
Great. There's a crate in front of the thing, and it says on it spacesuits. He says, all right, open the crate.
Do you have a 38 Slim?
I'll open the crate.
All right. Yeah, so inside there's dust. And there are these suits in there. There's no instruction manual. Grungy goes, yeah, these suits have been issued to us, so we're going to use them. So everybody suit up.
Are the
All right.
are the suits in colors?
They are all apparently red. Yeah, they're all red.
So good. We have clearance to wear these suits.
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
All right.
Question, Grungy. Because these suits are red, does Luby, is he able to wear one?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even if Luby doesn't have clearance.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm
All right, he goes, yes, I'm going to let the infrared person wear the red jumpsuit, wear the red
No, I was
suit.
just recording.
I know, but like Grungy notices that you did that and literally says to your face, like, yes, I will let this infrared helper wear this environment suit so that we can do our job. That is my decision. I take full responsibility as team leader. Any questions?
No. I'm just making sure all the equipment is properly handed out as equipment officer. Just
All right.
Make sure that everyone gets the equipment that they're supposed to get.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, these things look like they look old. they look like old technology. They're covered in dust. And they're very heavy too. Like these suits are obviously they're not made for like a regular environment. They seem to be made for. I mean, if you don't know what outer space is, but they're made for outer space. Yeah.
The void, the vacuum of space.
Hey you, do you need help? Go over and help you.
You're gonna help me?
No, you.
Oh, you.
Help putting on the suit?
Yeah, they're very heavy.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. You have a hard time getting the suit over your boots, but you're finally able to do it. Yeah.
Oh, Bomba Boots, you're so cool.
I'm gonna while I'm helping you, I'm gonna have a private conversation with you.
Okay. Cover yours? Yeah.
So, I don't know if I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like there's a little bit of dissension. There's some unhappiness with the others, with me maybe. I don't know, and I just want your input.
Unhappiness with you?
Yeah, from the others. They seem I'm feeling some hostility. You know.
I mean, I think having those thoughts aren't a very good idea. So you should try to be happy and kind of ignore them if you can. But thank you for bringing it to my attention. And let's focus on making you happier. So focus on your mission, but also like tell me if you hear anything else, okay?
Yeah, I was just saying like not that I wasn't happy, but they seem unhappy with me.
Oh. I really value you saying that to me since I am the happiness officer. So please, if you hear anything else, let me know, because if we have any more unhappiness, they might be the downfall of the group, and I don't want that.
Okay.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Great. So, all right. Anything else that anybody needs to do before we go? No? Good. Let's get on the thing.
On the thing, I'd like to talk to you.
The computer?
No, you.
Oh, yeah. All right. So the rest of you go in. You two hang back maybe and have a quick conversation. All right. You're off for everybody.
Hey, you. I just wanted to touch base because I'm assuming as the happiness officer, you have some bubbly water.
Oh my gosh, of course I do, right, GM?
Some of the bubbly juice.
Bubbly juice on me?
She's got bubbly juice, yeah.
Out of character. I have bubbly juice?
Oh, bouncing bubble beverage. Did you buy some?
I know. I just showed up. No.
Oh, do you have any XP?
Yes.
Just spend 5 XP and you have one.
Oh, okay, great. I'm spending 5 XP.
All right.
Because I just thought I should check in with you right away because I was for a moment not feeling optimal happiness because some of our members have been so treasonous. So, and I want to solve that immediately because that does not make for a good mission.
I really respect that you're coming to me with this and letting me know, and of course I'll give you some of this bubbly stuff. And also, which members, just because I think I know who you're talking about, but just remind me who you're kind of thinking about.
The one who was shot for treason.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Well, this makes me happy, and you're gonna be happier. And just let me know if you get any more unhappy thoughts and who they're about. Okay.
Obviously.
All right. Okay. Great. So inside of the MTV, right, the multiple terrain vehicle, it's basically inside of like a large cylindrical tube. It's kind of cramped in there. There's like a control panel up the front that isn't that's kind of old. Like there's a lot of levers and circles and buttons and things, but at the same time, and most of it looks functional. It's great. Grungy hands you a mem tape and says, "Slap that into the navigation."
All right. So I try to put it in, and it doesn't go in, and then I flip it over and try to put it in, and it won't go in.
Right.
And then I flip it over again, and then it goes in.
Hello, citizens.
I am Lucky, your autopilot. Pilot. Hello, citizens. I am Lucky, your autopilot. Hello, citizens.
Hi, Lucky.
Hi, Lucky.
Can Lucky respond?
Yes, I can.
Oh, jeez.
I can respond to you. Sit.
I'm sitting. I sit down. I sit.
Citizen.
Oh.
Citizen.
Lucky, you're quirky. I like that.
All hands on deck. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right.
I want
So
to make sure I'm like strapped in.
okay.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah,
Good.
make sure.
I feel like you should make a roll for that. Like, there's not this. You find since you were the first one to say it, you find a working strap.
Yep.
Who said it next? All right, you find a working strap.
Actually,
Technically, all I
I'm
said
gonna.
was
He can find
yeah.
it.
Great. You're gonna roll. Make a mechanical plus brains roll, or no, mechanics plus operate roll.
Oh, okay. I got 2 successes.
All right, you found one. You can also find one for someone else if you want.
Yeah. No, whomever is closest to me.
Well, there's 2 people who are not strapped in
You
yet. So.
Dash.
Oh, who's not strapped in yet?
Who's it gonna be?
Well, I was gonna go with Balderdash because you had such trouble with the elevator.
Oh.
All right, you're strapped in. So make a roll.
Can I
Your
use
reputation
one of my
precedes
Yeah, sure. What does it say?
Improvised
trouble.
defenses. Action order 3.
Maybe. What does it
It
say?
says you find a piece of armor or clothing that's helpful to your current situation. Describe what you find. GM has veto over your description. Item adds
All right.
+1 dice.
You find a hook on the wall that you can kind of hook your spacesuit to, so that it will kind of hold you in place.
Doesn't
All right.
she have
Perfect.
to describe it?
Oh, that's true. What do you find?
I find a hook on the wall that I can strap my
Wow.
suit to.
That's great.
But also,
What a great idea! You can have 25 experience points for coming up with that great description. Like, I don't think I could have come up with a better description than that.
No.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have that.
Yeah, 25 experience
Do I
points.
roll for this?
You don't have to roll, no, but you've used that card, so put it aside. You can't use it anymore.
And add 25 experience.
Add 25 experience points, yeah.
Thank you.
Great, yeah, grungy guy just sits down, takes 2 seatbelts, and like ties them in front of himself. Yeah. What?
Yes.
Nothing.
Great. So the legs come out of the thing and it goes and it lifts up and it walks over. And then it like yeah, it's like it actually moves pretty smoothly, surprisingly. And then the legs kind of go in and it crawls into what appears to be a gigantic tube. So this machine is inside of a gigantic tube. And then behind you see like the doors, like clamshell doors, close. Then you hear a hissing sound, and the tube is now filling with water. The whole thing is filling with water. And you see like a bluish green light kind of opening from ahead, through the portholes at the front of this of Lucky, the MTV. And then Lucky goes, "All ahead 1/4, ding ding," and then slams into the floor. Fortunately, you're all strapped in, so there are no adverse problems from this. Lucky goes, "Oops," and you hear over the comm, "Base to MTV, come in, status report." And you find out now that all of your spacesuits have like amplified speakers in them that are way louder than you thought they would be.
Turn them down.
There is like a thing where you can like use your tongue to control some stuff apparently. So you're like now poking at it to try to turn the volume down.
Are any of us successful?
Sure. Yeah, you're successful.
Everything tastes like a battery.
I electrocuted myself. No problem here. Everything's nominal. Just a little trouble adjusting to the mass of the land travel module.
No problem. No siree.
Did Lucky just call us fat?
All right, hang on. Here we go. So you're now out in the water, moving along. Great. Everything seems to be going smoothly. You finally, after a while, kind of start to relax. This is gonna be a really fun, safe mission. You're gonna get to see outdoor sector, and everything's going well.
very fun.
20 minutes or so goes by.
I'm able to get through Whale of a Tale a couple times.
Are we still in?
Wait of a tail or two.
Are we in a tube still, or just?
You are now outside of the tube, and you can kind of see outside. You see things you've never seen before. There are. There are like green waving things that seem to be like passing by the window. That you're not sure. Like it seems like this must be outdoor sector because everything looks either green or blue. Sometimes you see some other colors, strange living, moving things that seem to be yellow or all sorts of security clearances. It's quite strange.
I have no frame of reference.
You do notice as you keep going, somewhere you hear water trickling. You do hear water trickling, and that is a bit disturbing. Yeah.
Lucky.
Yes, sirree. What is it, citizen?
Is there supposed to be water coming into inside here?
I don't think so. Is there water coming in?
I can hear it. Should I check?
That's probably a good idea.
All right.
We're gonna change your code designation to leaky.
I get it. You're funny.
I know.
I'm gonna unclick and go check.
I'll unclick and go check too.
All right.
What's Grungy doing? Just sitting there looking forlorn?
He's asleep. Grungy is asleep.
Okay.
All right. So as you approach the front of the module, the sound gets a bit louder, and you actually see a bit of water coming from underneath the control panel. As you get closer, there is a spark, and and you can feel the module list a bit to one side, and it seems like you're slowly going in circles, probably descending. And Lucky's just kind of making every so often.
Grun, we got a problem. There's a leak, and I think it's shorted out, Lucky.
I volunteer to try to operate the MTV.
I second that for you to do that. Not you, but for.
All right.
Five.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I will try to operate I release my buckles and go to the controls.
All right. Okay. So there are some controls up here.
Anything to patch this hole?
There's some gauges. There's a foot pedal, another foot pedal, a steering wheel, a knob, a glove compartment, some controls. Choose a number between 1 and 28.
4.
Okay. That is a foot pedal.
Okay.
There's 3 foot pedals, actually. There's 4 foot pedals.
Okay.
Which one are you pushing? 4, 5, 6, or 7?
4.
All right. Sounds like something big fell off.
I'm sure whatever it was holding us down.
I'm gonna use an action card to take a moment to think, and I'm thinking.
Okay.
Which says I draw 3 action cards, I choose one, and I give one to another player, and then I put another one on the bottom of the deck.
Oh, great. Okay.
I like to play one too when you're done.
Yeah, we'll wait till this is done, and then
Oh, accidentally drew an extra one. I'm just gonna put that.
Oh, that's a treason point, I think.
It was. I didn't even look at it.
Yeah. There's no way for me to know that for sure, though. Am I being unfair?
I don't think so.
I think you're being totally fair, friend computer.
And I mean, the risk is, I think we err on the side of caution and make sure that
Yeah, it's probably best if you just have a treason vote. We'll all feel, I think, safer.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can be relieved of the guilt of accidentally drawing a fourth card.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna,
Great. So you can do that while we're.
Yeah, I
So
wanna-
you
I want
also
that
wanted to
one.
play one.
Yeah, I want to play tactical assessment.
Okay.
So I'm still strapped in to this harness, and I'm like across from Grungy, and Grungy's strapped in and asleep. But
No, Grungy is up now and kind of like looking, but
Oh, okay.
basically not really taking responsibility for anything, just trying to get you to all kind of fix the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. I pull out a whiteboard marker kind of thing, and I start like writing on one of the surfaces and like drawing this diagram and say, this is very, very clearly a problem in the go chute needs to be cleared because it is full of gack is really
Alright.
the technical
I'm
term.
gonna try to buy your
but yeah,
allegiance, Alejandra.
Crosstalk.
So it's basically you realize something of vital importance, and then you make an appropriate brains plus relevant skill check. And if I succeed, everyone I choose, including myself, is at +1 dice next turn, so long as they heed my advice. And I guess my advice is to I don't know, try to find some of the parts that are in this room to repair the leak first, I guess.
You can do that, or you can ask for a certain type of control, and I can tell you which one it is.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, what would be a type of control I could use to make sure that the leak is stopped by maybe like changing the pressure in the capsule or in the vehicle or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I set it to kind of stop so that it can, no more can push in.
Make that roll. Go ahead and make that roll.
I mainly just want to make the leak stop. So that would be science plus, or engineer plus brains, or
Yeah.
mechanics.
Oh yeah, whatever it says. Yeah.
Okay, so that's just one die for me.
That was.
And I got a 5, so one.
All right. So yeah, you are able to. There is like you're able to find there is a sealant.
Okay.
Like a kit, and you're able to use that to basically stop the leak or at least slow it for now.
Okay.
The autopilot is still going haywire, but the leak is under control.
And I think
Yeah.
because I've picked the kind of correct line of inquiry or whatever, I think if anybody else who's working on this project of fixing it will get a +1.
You get a +1 for
turn.
any rolls you make. For the next roll you make to deal with this problem, you'll get a +1. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that was because I used. I took a moment to think, and that allowed me to draw 3 cards. I got to keep one. I got to give one to somebody. So I was like, oh, I'm going to give it to you to try to maybe buy some friendship.
Always a good idea.
Although, I mean, you could have done it to help our situation.
I did.
Instead to help yourself.
It was both.
It was both.
The one I kept for myself.
All right, so
for
you're
me,
sitting at the
something to help
controls.
situation. That's what I did.
You hit that one foot pedal. It felt like something fell off. Now you feel the whole thing lurch. You feel like, and it's like like something has stopped you, and you hear almost like the sound of a chain being pulled taut.
I just dropped an anchor.
Interesting.
Is the foot pedal still depressed?
It is.
Can I like almost like a like an
Yeah,
if
if you pop it again, it pops up, and then you feel like there's a lurch again, and you feels like something is being pulled up back into the
Great. So, you guys, I have discovered where the anchor is.
That's good.
It's super helpful.
And we discovered how to control it.
I'm gonna continue trying to discover that.
Do you want my help?
I think we should all work together, so that's a great idea. I love your loyalty to the cause.
Of course. I'm here. I want to make sure we all get through this and finish our mission.
What you got?
Well, I'm just here to be an extra set of eyes and help you figure out what you're doing.
Okay. I'm gonna try to figure out the controls more.
Okay, like I said, there's 3 more foot pedals.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to help.
All right.
Aren't you supposed to be a science officer, Ball?
Yeah. But and I want to lean in real close. I don't care if people hear this, but I lean in real close since like anything that Eve is doing, I don't want to be involved in. I'm just keeping an eye on them.
All right.
I'm just trying to save us.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go in order and I'm gonna hit pedal number 5.
All right.
Weren't there only 4 pedals?
There are 4 pedals, but they're numbered 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah. I do remember that.
I'm watching Eve with the fry squinted face of suspicion.
Because there are 28 things that I can interact with on this particular panel. And so 4, 5, 6, and 7, although only being 4 of those things, it's numerical for all of it.
Great. So a canopy covers up all the windows. A klaxon starts going. I'm
gonna unpush that one.
It's still going, and the thing is like now you could feel the ship diving at a steep
I'm gonna
angle.
hit 6.
Okay. Great. So you hear. And a little light flashes and then stops flashing. It seems like something came out of the front of this machine, and you hear in the distance an explosion, an underwater explosion.
Alright, cool. I'm hitting 7.
Okay. Number 7? Mm-hmm. That pedal is stuck.
So I write down torpedo on a Post-it and put it on that other one.
You have Post-its? Where are the Post-its?
In my jumpsuit.
When did you have Post-its? I don't believe
I had
Post-its.
Post-its the entire time.
Post-its were never part of your
I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture.
Okay.
And that's that's the anchor. That's the
Great. Yeah, you can use your Cortex to write messages to yourself and put labels on stuff. Sure. Okay, great. So there's a steering wheel. There's
I have
3
AR
knobs.
Post-its.
There's 3 knobs. There's several buttons. There's some switches. A lever. Yeah.
Bald, as the science officer, would you like to have a go?
You're still diving.
I'll go over. I'm gonna go over what hasn't been touched yet.
A lot of stuff.
Give me this 13.
There's a numbers between
13.
one. Yeah, there's a 13. It looks like a warning light. It appears to be currently flashing.
Okay, then how about 22?
22 is a small panel with 3 buttons.
I push the middle one.
Great. You hear a whooshing sound, and that's it.
Then I want to push the other 2 buttons.
You hear 2 more whooshing sounds.
So there are 3 wishing sounds now? Or
No, the whooshing sounds are all gone. They're all done.
Oh.
They're whooshed away.
That's clearly our dart buttons.
You only get 3 whooshes.
Then I want to. Can I do some sort of a roll to look for
Just tell me what you're doing. What number are you going for? There's no roll. None of this stuff is labeled. Not a single thing is labeled.
I'm gonna
There's no control manual.
I'm gonna try to grab number 28.
Number 28 is a compass. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
27.
Okay. Those are, it's one of the cartridge slots. In fact, number 26, I'll say, is where the navigation data is in. 25 is a display screen. 24 is a lever. 23 is a button. 22 is the 3 buttons. You already pushed all of those, so, yeah.
Slow down.
The steering wheel. Can I just pull up on the steering wheel?
The steering wheel doesn't go back and forth. It just turns.
Okay. Is there a lever near the steering wheel for that looks
up or down?
There isn't one really. There's a couple levers, but there's nothing really near the steering wheel.
Well, you said 23 was the lever?
Yeah, and then there's a slide control. 17, 18, and 19 are all slide controls.
I'll try 23.
23? Mm-hmm. Oh, 23 is a button.
No, 24 then. That's the lever.
All right, 24. Hey, wait. This seems to be controlling whether you're going up or down. Yes, that's good. Yes, well done.
I knew it.
Yeah, the klaxon stops when you start raising up again.
I was just getting used to that. It was the new normal.
Oh, I'm gonna hold on to this lever though.
Oh, I thought that was.
Yeah.
What is this?
This
then?
is the lever. This is my hands on the steering wheel.
Oh, okay.
Are the canopies still down?
They are, and the klaxon is stopped, but the canopies are still down. Yeah.
Can we figure out how to get the canopies up so we can see where we're going?
Is that lever still depressed? Number 5?
The foot pedal, it is. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, the pedal. I'm gonna try to release it the same way I did 4.
All right. Doesn't really seem to be working. Yeah.
Okay. Can I make a roll to try to noodle out which?
No, just tell me what you're poking.
What's 17? Sorry, no, what's 16?
16 is the glove compartment.
Oh, I'm gonna open that.
Is it full of gloves?
No, it actually looks like an access to the electronics, probably where Lucky's brain is and stuff. Oh, it looks pretty damp in there. Yeah. The leak has stopped, but yeah, this is probably the problem. A lot of liquid seems to have gotten into this compartment.
Oh, I'm gonna. Does anybody have like towels or anything?
Were towels in your mission equipment?
Equipment officer?
No.
All right, I'm just gonna look around
I have
for
a small
towels and shit.
straw from like a juice box that's left.
Where did you get that? You can't just make stuff up.
Well, I'm taking tiny sips.
This isn't the gumshoe system. This is Paranoia.
I have a giant sponge I travel with.
I know. If you have a card, like an action card that gives you equipment, then there are some that do that. Then you can make stuff up. But yeah,
I do not have a Capri
What
Sun
kind of
straw
container
card.
does the fizzy juice come with a straw?
bouncy bubble beverage? No, it's just like a can. It's like a pop top can. Yeah. Anything else? Anyone want to go for something else?
I'm just fanning out the glove compartment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for a mop. I'm looking around for a mop.
Sure, there's a mop on board. Sure.
All right, so I come over and start jamming the mop into the opening.
No, just get it.
Oh!
You can't just shove
gonna
it
play
in.
a
You have
card.
to like.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, so this is you spot a ranged weapon. Okay, but the weapon I find is a heat gun that has a lever that dictates, like, you can, like, blast, basically, like, fire at someone or turn it all the way down, and it's just, like, gentle hot air.
That goes from
So it's-
flamethrower
it's
to
a-
hairdryer.
Yeah, it's a weaponizable hairdryer, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's ranged, because that fire goes
All right,
pretty
put
far.
the card aside. You have a heat gun.
All right, cool. Did you...
Flip them upside down because those are you can't use those
Oh,
again.
okay.
Those
I'm
are
just gonna
discarded.
put them
Yeah,
over
make
here.
sure they're discarded. Yeah.
So I revised my mopping technique to be much more tender at Eve's suggestion.
All right.
Also, it's battery operated and fully charged. But if it weren't charged, I could just charge it. Or we could try to charge it. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it to its gentlest setting
Okay.
and just hold it like a little bit far back at first to make sure it's not like super hot.
That's
and then-
balmy, is that setting?
Yeah, balmy. And just kind of like blow warm air in the direction of the glove compartment.
All right.
Stand here for
Great. After about 10 minutes of that, the canopy opens up again, and Lucky goes, "Hello! Welcome aboard! Hello, citizens! Hello, citizens!
Welcome back, Lucky.
Hey, look,
We missed you.
What do you mean?
You
you shorted.
Huh.
you got wet.
Who refreshed all the air in the compartment?
What?
Someone refreshed all the air 3 times.
Oh, the whooshes.
That was me.
Ah, well, there's no more air.
Everybody hold your breath. Well, wait until I've held my breath first.
Well, you all are wearing spacesuits, which theoretically have air in them, so maybe you'll make it.
Do we need to go
Stop
back?
breathing my air.
Good.
Is there a way to get more air, Lucky?
Yeah, can't we just make more?
Oh, hey! If we surface, I think there's air at the top.
Okay.
Air at the top.
Grunge. Is that okay if we surface? To not die.
Yeah, that seems fine. Let's do that.
I just wanted to make sure to check
All
in
right,
with
I'll
you, sir.
raise the tilt.
Oh, you don't need to do that. I'm back online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lucky's.
Unless you want to drive.
No.
and I can go back to sleep.
No, you
I
can-
like sleeping.
No,
Sleeping's
no,
nice.
Lucky, stay awake. Stay
I'm
awake, Lucky.
tired.
You're not tired. You're a robot.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you pull up to the top, and now you can actually see land. You're not far from the shore. Yeah, although you're going pretty slow. So about an hour later, you get close to the land.
So,
Yeah.
are we taking a break?
Yeah, we're going to right as soon as we get to land. We'll take a break.
Great.
Yeah. So you get to land, and the legs come out, and it walks up onto the shore, and then kind of lowers down again, and the canopy opens, and you guys all get out, and for the first time, you see the outside. You've never seen it before. It's crazy. The sky is indeed blue, and there's all these green level objects on top of brown circular things, and there's moving things all around, little flying things, and
Brown's not a color.
Is anything blurred out?
another color. And the ground looks like it's ultraviolet level, like it's all white. Like it doesn't make any sense at all.
Is there anything like blurred out or pixelated?
Pixelated. Nothing in your current field of view, but that's a good thing to look for. Yeah, currently nothing is pixelated. Yeah.
Is friend computer?
Yes, citizen.
Oh, I was just making sure you're still there.
I would never leave you.
Thank you, friend computer. It's just so scary out here.
Do you need a mood elevator?
I would appreciate that.
Happiness officer.
Hi, yes, I would love to give you one. Here you go.
All right.
Everyone should take one.
You can't have a straw. You can't have a pack of gum. She can have whatever she wants.
Well, no, the happiness officer has drugs. Like, I think that's part of her job.
Don't I have leadership stuff like straws?
In case we have to draw straws.
It's in your head.
Ah,
Your brain is your leadership stuff.
yeah.
You need 2 mood elevators.
So we'll start. So roll brains plus science, unless you have something better you want. You can do brains plus psychology, maybe.
Brain
Yeah.
psychology. So I have 3.
All right. So yeah, roll 3 dice.
Can I use 3 dice? Thank you very much.
Oh,
Oh, I got 7 and computer.
7. But
4 and a 3, which is nothing.
and a computer. All right. You can have a point of moxie back.
Okay.
Yeah. But also, you're kind of a little bit too happy. So I'll let you play that however you want. Like, a lot too happy, really.
So beautiful.
Are you crying? Are you okay?
I don't think I think that we could ever see something so.
Oh, this is a little weird. Like I'm
So
scared, but also
beautiful.
jealous.
It's like they've made contact with another being.
It's
Great. Grungy grabs a couple things and he says, "Everyone wait here. I'll be right back." And he walks off into the
yes,
weird
sir,
brown objects.
yes, sir.
Good. So we'll take a break now. I think is a good time to take a break. Yeah.
I
All right.
love it,
Yay!
You deserve a break
guys.
today.
I love the outside, guys.
So how long have we been
And we're back. How exciting. This mission is going so well. I'm so proud of you all.
It's so fun and safe.
It's so safe.
And you're all such loyal troubleshooters, so loyal to Alpha Complex and the computer. The computer is proud of all of you.
Oh.
I love the computer.
Yeah.
I love
Blessed be.
I love you all. Even when you guys tried to kill me.
No one tried to
They
kill.
never tried to kill you.
No,
That was your
no.
previous clone that was a
yes.
traitor.
Yes.
Also,
And I'm not them anymore. There's a distinction of identity
Who are you
between who is a clone and who is. I'm the real me.
and your previous clone, no one tried to kill them either. Grungy succeeded in killing them because they were a
But
traitor.
Grungy has wandered off at this point. We're in the outdoor sector, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's so
Man.
beautiful out here.
I have a thought. Since we're in the outdoor sector and while we're waiting for Grungy to return, now would be a great time in these new surroundings for us to do an equipment check to make sure everything we received is in perfect working order.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Your shoes are blinking.
Oh, yes. I would like to check out that.
So are you taking off the spacesuits? Is that what's happening?
No.
Oh, no.
Because you can't really see the blinking through the...
Oh, your shoes were blinking.
Yeah, so you're all wearing the spacesuits. They're very bulky and
Well, I
hot
would have
and
had to
uncomfortable.
take the happy pills.
Right. Yeah, no, you're very happy.
No, but I would have had to take off at least the helmet to take the happy pills.
That is true, yes.
So it's okay. We can breathe out here?
Yeah, apparently, yeah, you've had your helmet off for a while.
Yeah, it's
Maybe we should all take our helmets off?
You take your helmet off?
Yes.
Did Grungy take off his helmet and stuff when he went off into the...
Oh, yeah, he took off the whole thing.
Yeah.
He took off the whole spacesuit and walked off.
I'm keeping my
He also
suit
kind of,
on, but-
now that you think about it, he took a quite large bag of stuff with him as he walked off into the forest. And you don't know the word forest, but into whatever that big green thing is.
Yeah.
He's been gone a while now.
Friend computer,
Yes, citizen.
we would like to make an equipment check to make sure all of the equipment that was checked out up to us is still here and in working order.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay, so equipment officer, what were the items we were given? Oh, sorry. What were the items we were given?
Yeah, you had the boots.
Oh, I had those before. I meant the ones that were checked out to us just for this mission.
That was the data bomb, which is disposed of.
We couldn't have kept that. That was bad.
Wait, so equipment we were assigned we no longer have?
This has already been a thing that has been talked about.
I'm just going through the equipment check, and it appears as though equipment that was checked out to us
It was
has been
officially
destroyed.
disposed of with the property by the request of mainframe computer.
Did you get that request?
That's not a person.
Mainframe?
Mainfriend computer.
Mainframe computer?
BFF.
And then there was the
MSC.
multi-charge adapter, which is in the held by the happiness officer, as well as the megaphone, which we could probably use the megaphone to call out to Grungy, see if he's okay.
That could also alert people to our position. If there are some communists nearby, that could be a real problem.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that there are communists out here.
It might help for us to locate people, though, if there are missing people.
We are also here to look for missing troubleshooters.
I'm gonna go. I want to start going in the direction of the big green where Grungy went.
All right. It's very strange. There's no walls here, and the ceiling is so far above you. And there's some things, little brown things that are moving around between the brown things that have green things on top of them.
Oh, I changed my mind. I go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just gotta come back and I'm like, that's awful. That's really awful. This is an awful place.
Are you unhappy?
It's so dirty and gross and
You should have a hat. You should have a mood razor. They're really good.
And
Maybe I should have a mood razor, yeah.
maybe if you think about, because I don't like to dole out drugs too often, but I'll give you some in like 5 seconds. But I just want you to think about Alpha Complex, and that'll be your happy thought. So think about home, and that'll get you through. But also, here's some mood elevators.
Great.
Make your roll.
Oh, right.
What's the roll you need?
What do I
It was
It was
3
3
dice.
dice, right? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
What does it mean?
Well,
was
a 1, a 1, and a computer.
All right, you as well are super happy, like really too happy. But if your moxie is below the maximum, you get a point of moxie back.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's so good, right?
Oh. Okay. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna go back into the green.
I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah.
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 Two of you are gonna walk out into the green.
I'll go too, but I am still wearing my spacesuit helmet, everything.
I'm not.
Yeah. No. the whatever this is out here that is not like the thing around us that's not like circulated, it feels nice.
It feels
Do you mean
freeing.
the air?
Yeah, but it's moving different.
Oh.
And it smells different.
It feels different.
Yeah. It tastes different.
I haven't tasted it yet.
You should taste it.
You're right.
All right, into the green.
You're all just leaving the MTV behind and walking
Yeah.
off into the green.
I'm staying.
All right.
You're staying with Lucky?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, someone should stay back and make sure everything stays here and no one takes our equipment, right?
Yeah.
Good. Everybody but you cover your ears, earmuffs for everybody.
Oh.
No, except for you. Except for you. You are hot. Great. So
Take a break for
okay.
minutes. I'll be back.
Good. So hello. This is your mission briefing leader.
Hey, friend computer.
No, I'm not the computer.
Oh,
It's-
sorry.
It's the mission briefing leader.
Oh, all right.
There's been a change in your mission objectives. Your patrol will still follow the route originally designated. However, your primary mission is now to be on the lookout for mobile military platforms believed to be operating in the area. Nothing is known about their means of locomotion, armament, or origin. The platforms are believed to be capable of great speeds and are thought to be approximately 200 meters in length. If one of these platforms is sighted, or if evidence or the presence of these platforms is discovered, investigate immediately and identify it. Make a full report as soon as possible. Get footage of it using your core tech if possible. Contact it and determine if it is one of ours or one of theirs. This objective is of the highest priority. Serve well and you will be rewarded, I promise you. If there are no further questions, carry on and good luck.
Thank you. I'm so excited and happy. Thank you.
All right. So the rest of you are happily walking around.
Yeah.
Since he's gone, yeah. So you hear the whooshing sound and a laser blast that you recognize as possibly from a laser rifle, and Amar Good now has a smoking hole in his head. We're not sure where it came from.
Oh no.
Oh no. I am going to reach down and grab Amar Good's laser cannon. Oh no, he didn't.
Laser gun?
Oh no, you have the laser gun.
Yeah, but it's broken.
Well, he has his little laser gun.
His pistol, yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure that it gets, because it is equipment, it needs to go back. And I'll grab his other equipment to make sure it gets back to him.
All right.
And I'll look around.
Yeah, I'll also look around.
I'm gonna duct tape.
Communists!
You're not sure where this came from, but you get this distinct feeling that you are being watched.
So we can't like parse which direction it came from?
You want to give me a roll to try to figure that out?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I don't know what that role would be. brains?
Yeah, brains and
Engineer.
No, not engineer. Science, let's say. Brains plus science.
Okay. I have a success, and it is not on the computer die.
Okay. You see through the strange things that are here in the outdoor sector, you see a little a movement of green that isn't like the green of everywhere else. But there's something green that moves a bit.
I'm going to point in the direction of it. I said, they're over there.
Okay. I get down on the ground.
Okay.
And I open up the case and I set up my sniper rifle.
Okay.
And
All right. Make a stealth plus brains roll.
Okay. That is 3 successes.
All right. You're looking down the barrel, and you see a grungy guy, and he's also looking down the barrel of a gun towards you, and he kind of looks up like this, and then he goes to shoot.
Me?
Yeah.
I shoot at him. And
make a roll. Go ahead and make a roll to hit.
Okay.
Make a guns
Did
plus
you say anything?
guns plus violence.
No.
There's not really time for anybody to say anything.
yeah.
Because you see see
Violence.
him and you got 1 second to like basically respond.
And guns, violence, and do I get the 4 from the card?
What does it say? Is it?
It says
That's
if you try to
Oh,
use
that's
it when
for
you got
action.
time.
That's for action
Okay.
sequence. That's not for. But you should get some addition.
It
from
says
the
if you
card.
try to use it and you've not had. It doesn't say a bonus, but it does say if I don't set it up. It says that there's bonus dice, but the bonus dice become negative dice if I hadn't set it up. But I did set it up, so it should have bonus dice, but it doesn't tell me what they are.
Let me see the card. So far away. Yeah. Add two to your roll, whatever your roll is.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Oh man, it almost worked.
Almost worked. Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, Ash.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Sam.
Right. You got shot while you were gone.
I did.
Shot in
Yeah.
the head.
Good.
I changed your clone to the next clone,
Oh, okay.
just so you know.
You lose your treason star though.
Oh yeah. See, a fresh start for me.
Wow. Why
Who shot me?
Grungy, it appears.
3.
Oh, okay.
It appears as though Grungy shot.
3 successes. All right.
Hey,
yeah.
what's this? This is mine.
Yeah, because it was on your body. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure it got back to you.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. You were able to shoot him before he shoots you. You've taken him out.
What did you just shoot? What happened?
Whoever shot, Am.
Oh, wow.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was something green out there.
We have no idea what's out here.
You hear a sound, and it sounds like this. It's getting louder.
Ah! And this is me back at the.
Yeah. That.
You
A large projectile seems to have landed near the MTV. It looks like a huge bullet.
Am I in it?
You are in it. The thing kind of unscrews.
Yeah.
Am comes stumbling out of it.
Yeah. Oh boy. So much has happened. I need to. Eve has my special death box. Oh, and Grungy killed me.
Well, you're not really sure who killed you because it just kind
Oh.
of came out of nowhere. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, you might not remember everything right before you died. And
Gotcha.
Yeah, and you probably don't know who has your death box, but
So over there,
So much.
someone shot at us.
I'm gonna go towards where I saw the thing.
all right,
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
all right. You find Grungy's body. He's dead.
It's Grungy.
And there's a green laser rifle.
Wait, how did you not see who this was.
Because it's all green around here.
Computer?
You can have 100 XP for taking out Grungy.
Computer?
Yes, citizen.
One of my fellow
Did you follow us over there?
group mates, yeah, I mean, I just figured since you were both going, I would go too. Oh, if I was going over, were you going to do something to me? Probably.
Maybe.
Like, currently you don't know who they shot unless you went with them, because you would have to see it.
Sure. Oh, I went with them,
Okay.
but I'll go back a moment. So I'm going with you.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
I was just making sure you had come with us.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So you kind of go spacey as you talk to a computer.
All right. Did you have any information you wanted to give the group?
Oh, with my megaphone?
Well, I mean,
I'm there.
Yeah, Am is there.
Oh, yeah.
You did get some new information.
What am
so-
I, chopped henchman?
What are you doing? You want to talk to the computer?
Yeah. Someone in my group just.
You want to talk to the computer privately?
No, I'm gonna say this very out loud.
All right. Okay.
Someone in the group just killed the I'm still looped. Someone in the group just killed the superior officer, I think, but like.
That's true. Friend computer. Our leader was shot. You're with us, right? Like we hear you say this.
Yeah.
But I don't think they knew it was. I don't know.
Is this true? Who has killed your leader?
Am was killed.
No,
Am
He
was
was
killed.
killed.
Am was definitely killed.
that's true.
Was Am a traitor?
No.
No.
Well, who killed Grungy?
I did. Because Grungy was a traitor. Because Grungy killed Am.
Is that true? Team, was Grungy a traitor?
Well, Grungy definitely killed Am, and Am was not a traitor.
So, you're saying that Grungy was a traitor?
Yeah. Seems like it.
Yeah.
Well done, citizen, for eliminating this threat to Alpha. Good job.
Oh, snap, you're pretty good after all.
Thank you, friend computer.
Excellent work. Now continue with your mission.
That was amazing. May I?
Please return to the MTV and follow the route.
I'm very good with guns. May I see your gun? I just want to check it out because it looks so cool.
Smooth.
My big gun?
Yeah, I just want to see it to see if I can give any upgrades because you said your scope wasn't able to see him, so maybe I can fix it.
Oh, my scope could see the area. It's just so green. I just saw the movement.
Well, how did you hit him if you couldn't see him?
I was a good shot, I guess.
But what could you aim at if you can't see him?
The movement.
Okay, but you should be able to see him, so I just want to repair your scope for you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna look through the scope
Uh-huh.
and just check out the how well you can see things through it.
Really well. It's a good sniper rifle. Yeah.
And I'm just gonna hand it back.
Okay.
Can I, see if Grungy has anything of use?
Oh,
As I said, there is a
The rifle.
green level laser rifle, which is better than red level, for
Yeah,
sure.
but I can't operate that.
You just aim and pull the trigger.
Well, yeah, but it's green.
All right. That would be treasonous to use green level equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly it would.
But he took a bag out here.
What's that?
He took
Yes, the bag has some provisions. It looks like he brought those with him, and he was planning. You would say, based on the provisions, to stay out here, at least for a while, or maybe indefinitely.
Is there anything else in the bag?
There's also some personal effects of his. So yeah,
Like the comic books.
yeah.
I'm gonna place the rifle on Grungy, and then I want to drag Grungy back to the MTV.
Okay. All
Looks
right.
like Grungy was trying to stay out here.
Oh look, the clone has arrived. Am's clone has arrived.
Oh, hey, Am.
Who shot me? Was it Grungy?
It was Grungy.
It was
And
Grungy,
you had
apparently.
a box on you.
Oh, Oh, thank you.
I've grabbed the bag of provisions, by the way.
I just wanted to make sure I
Alright.
got back to you.
Oh, okay.
Old you's out there.
Well, citizens,
But you
are
may
you
not
ready
wanna
to
go-
move
Oh, I don't want
on?
to go see that.
yes.
Well,
Yeah.
What's our mission? What was our mission?
Oh, am I with Am?
You
Yeah, they're all back.
Oh, no.
They're all back
Oh,
now.
We're supposed to find.
Everyone
We're
came
supposed to
back.
find
There.
other troubleshooters.
citizens that went missing. We're supposed to locate them and bring them back.
And
Unless
communists.
they're communists, then no, we don't bring back. the
No,
communists.
we kill the communists.
What? Which we did.
Why did Grungy shoot me?
He was a communist.
We think he was trying to
communist?
escape and stay out here.
Oh, okay. Did he have any other stuff?
Yeah.
A bunch of food.
This rifle and some food and some personal belongings.
Oh, can I look at the personal belongings?
Yeah, it's like, like a Tila O'Malley, like lunchbox, and,
Okay.
like Alpha Complex stuff. Yeah. There's a little.
Are there any communist materials in there?
There aren't, but there's a lot of stuff that looks like it might belong to some sort of secret society. You're not sure which one, but it's probably someone who's really into nature or like organic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely some borderline treasonous stuff here.
Yeah.
We did the right thing.
Well, I feel like the fact that he shot one of us in the head was more than borderline treason. So.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
definitely
Unless,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. If the shot had been at like Eve or something, I would have been less upset about it. And at the moment, because I feel like you're holding back a lot of treasonous ideas.
I am not. I only have 1 star right now.
Oh, I know, but I.
That's only for
That's true.
discovered
Sorry,
treason.
I'm holding on to the. I'm
I'm not
some
a
relics of the past. I apologize.
My last clone only had 1 star treason. What a waste.
No, your last clone had 3 stars.
Nuh-uh.
No,
Nuh-uh.
only
That was
before
the one before.
Oh, I thought you were already up to 3
Oh no.
Because
No,
of the-
I'm on 4 now.
because you named the words. You're on 4.
Mm-hmm.
No. I
Clone
thought you
forward.
had 3 stars.
Yeah, no.
Treason stars. Okay.
Well, nobody
real
wants
waste.
to have treason stars.
Nobody wants treason stuff.
Except
But I mean, like, I'm gonna say,
traitors.
like, it's just, I feel like it's a waste of a life.
Hey, you.
Are you saying
I mean, I would never do anything treasonous, but if I were to, make some mistakes.
Treasonous mistakes.
Wait, are you saying you wish you had more treason stars?
No, I'm just saying I'm so happy that everything's been wiped clean again, and I can
Not be found out for being a traitor?
no, like really focus on my sobriety.
Well, you seemed the most apt to go out there into the green. Were you trying to meet up with Grungy?
No.
Are you a communist too?
I don't even know what a communist looks like.
Wait, did Grungy take you out because you knew about his plan?
No,
And you were trying to sell Grungy out?
no, I don't
Why
know why
did
Grungy killed me.
why did he
I'm trying to
target
figure it out. That's why I'm looking
you?
at his stuff.
Why did he target him?
Wait, who was third in
There's
command?
there's like some crazy password he told me.
What?
There's some password.
What was the password?
I gotta tell friend computer before I tell any of you, right? That's how it's supposed to work.
I don't know, traitor. How does it work?
No, it sounds like the chain of command.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I want to communicate with friend computer and tell her about that password I was given. And
Hello,
say,
citizen.
Hey, what's up, friend
Hello, friend.
computer?
That's me.
So listen, I'm trying to do a good job on this mission, and like,
You're doing an excellent job.
oh, that's so good to hear. Thank you, friend computer. This guy who tried to kill me, like before, he told me what like was supposed to be some sort of password. I feel it might be dangerous information. Like, and I don't want to hold on to it. I just want to tell you about it, and you tell me what I'm supposed to do.
Great.
He said it was sudden death overtime.
Sudden death overtime. 5955544 54432 Omega Alpha. Hello.
Okay, cool. Are we cool?
Please continue with the mission.
All right. Love you.
That's weird, but I love you too.
It seems like a bad thing.
Okay, so I think that's all sorted out now. We're supposed to continue the mission.
Did we hear that?
Yeah, you all heard it.
Even with computer or just the
Well, I
one-sided
mean, you were
conversation?
talking and everybody, no one was on. You didn't say you wanted to
Yeah.
talk to the computer privately, so I'm assuming you weren't
Oh, okay.
sub-vocalizing.
One of
so.
my 3 things to my personality is I am guileless.
Yeah, I think everybody heard it. Yeah.
So.
I think it's possible that you may have activated something called sudden death overtime, which doesn't sound
I'm really
great.
proud of myself for remembering that. Like, I got it correct. You saw how it reacted like that.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried. Sometimes I worry that I'm kind of incompetent and I'm not doing a good job or
Hey, you're
a good
great
leader.
leader.
We should probably get
Whatever,
moving,
but-
Great
I
leader.
think.
You've gotten us this far.
Yeah. All 4 of me have.
You.
The mission seems to have stalled out a bit.
We should get going, yeah?
What are we doing again?
The mission I was given while everyone was in the forest, is that something that's just for me, or I can share with them?
That was a mission briefing for the whole group, so the fact that they weren't there is...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, I have some stuff to tell you. So also we have
You don't
another
need to use the
mission.
megaphone. It's cool. Like we're right.
Yeah, we're right here.
I just haven't gotten to use it. Okay, I have something really important but really exciting to tell you guys. So everyone get excited.
I bet it's
Alright.
happiness related. Is it?
It super is, because there are some possibly some weird military things that are 200 meters long, and they're in the area, and some are bad guys, but some are on our side. But we need to kill the ones that aren't. They're communists. So let's focus on that. Okay, good meeting.
Is that
Where are they?
what?
200
They're
feet
like
long?
around here.
200 meters long is all I
Is
heard.
that
Yeah, like a bunch of them.
was that part of our? Is
Your mission. You have no choice but to accept it.
Oh, and I'm sure that's the exact information that I gave her.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds like a
delightful.
direct quote. You're not paraphrasing
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
that's it. You have very clear and specific mission objectives now that you
Yeah.
heard.
How did-
Alright,
you
I wrote
you
it
are
down.
hot.
How did you hear about this? You?
I didn't.
All right. I need to talk to you if you want to do this thing because it's kind of unclear to me. So, earmuffs for everybody. Yeah. Yes, citizen.
Hey, friend computer, I suspect one of our teammates' current clone is a traitor, because they were lying about certain information and keeping things from us.
What is the specific information?
So, when we were attacked by our previous leader, they were the ones that assassinated that leader. And they knew what was going on before the rest of us, and when we asked what was going on, they kept that information from us, which seems suspect to me.
Well, keep an eye on them, and if you have more in-depth evidence of treasonous behavior, you can let me know.
Thank you, friend computer.
Okie dokie. All right, everyone's back. Great. So, is everyone ready to continue with the mission? I'm real excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait. Yeah. So we're fighting. We have to go fight 200-meter long things.
Army tank things. That's what I understood.
Are we using? Lucky? Are you like transporting us?
Sure am. Yay!
All right.
So
I'll
we're getting back
collect
in
my
Lucky?
suit. I'll put it back on, and
All right.
I'll get in Lucky.
Lucky,
Okay.
do you mind if I mount this box on the front of the vehicle here?
No, go ahead.
All right, cool.
I like boxes.
Thanks.
Mount it up.
What's your box?
Hopefully
in
it's
the
gonna be
box?
something that's gonna be real good against 200-foot long things.
200 meter.
Yeah. I mean that too. It's gonna give us an edge.
Okay, here we go. Yay!
Whee!
All right. You're traveling along again. Everything's fine. A little bumpy, you know. This thing.
Are we traveling along on the island?
You're on land. The legs are walking, and you're traveling in Lucky. You can also, if you want, you can open the canopy. It's like a kind of like a convertible. The canopy can be opened or closed if you want. So do you want the canopy to be open or closed?
Closed.
Open.
I think open is fine. But leader, what do you think?
Yeah, sure. Just stay away from the front of the vehicle.
Okay.
All right. And what exactly did you put on the front of the vehicle?
It's the laser tripwire that slices through stuff like cheese wire.
Okay. And it's not active all the time, is it?
Well, you arm it. It has a switch on it, and then you put it down. Mm-hmm. I guess typically to block like an entryway or something.
Right.
It says
So did you just...
has settings for security clearance and bots, no bots. Box will explode if disturbed. On-off switches on the side that fixes to the wall to stop, traders disarming it. In this case, I've stuck it
on the front.
So
to use as like a killing thing. It's 30 meters.
So there's just
10 meters.
Continuous beam shooting out of the front of this thing, burning holes in whatever's in front of Lucky.
Yeah.
Well, anything that passes through it will be sliced.
Right,
along
but
that
it's just
plane.
shooting out of the front of the vehicle continuously.
Yeah.
And how long does this last for?
That's not specific.
Okay, well, my battery might run out eventually. Okay, so you're essentially setting stuff on fire as you travel through the woods. All right.
It should help clear in front of us, like a lawnmower or something.
Like a machete?
Yeah.
like some sort of laser beam.
Yeah, it's just shooting out a single beam, though. It's not like it's sweeping back and forth or anything.
Well, but aren't we walking? We're on a thing that's walking? We're kind of weaving like this.
A little bit of oscillation.
Just slicing shit up.
You're so creative. What an imagination you have.
A little bit of oscillation.
You give me a laser tripwire that slices things up, and I'm finding a way to use it, even if we go outside.
Sure.
Bit of
Can I throw
clarification.
in action?
Yeah, sure. What do you got?
What does it mean to
Jam.
be
The
disturbed?
target's weapon jams so that the laser thing on the front of of Lucky is jammed now.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's done. All right, it stops working.
Wait, it's still same question.
What?
What does it mean to be disturbed? Does disturbed mean to be shaken about or to be jammed?
I think if you try to remove it, I think that's part of the joke of it, is that it can be armed, but then it can't be disarmed, basically.
Or it'll explode.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure that nothing we've done so far has caused it to explode.
Well,
It's not exploding yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably won't explode.
Yeah, probably.
Unless there's a good reason for it to.
Unless there's a fun and happy reason for it to.
Yeah. Great. So the canopy, open or closed?
We settled on open, didn't we?
I guess.
It seems like the
Great.
most fun, safe way.
I am set up in the back of the thing with when the canopy's open, with the sniper rifle set up so I can
All right. So you
be
can
on defense.
Be on defense if anything happens. All right. Something is going wrong. No. What are the odds? Suddenly, all 6 of the legs snap to full extension, and there's a jolt. You're all going to get thrown out of the compartment, unless there's a reason you won't be thrown out of the compartment.
I was buckled in.
You're buckled in?
Oh, I just
Everyone else?
We didn't say that, so I just assumed.
I'm thrown out. Yeah.
I'm probably thrown out.
I'm probably thrown out.
All right.
I'm an idiot, so yeah.
You can make a roll to not be thrown out if you want, or you could just
Yeah, let's let the fates decide.
Yeah, let's
All
make a
right.
roll.
All right.
So if you're
I rolled
not
the one
buckled
computer
up,
die,
then you're
'cause
going to roll athletics plus
I'm too tired
brains,
right now.
I think. Athletics plus brains.
Oh no.
1 computer success, and no, just a 4 for me.
Good. Do you have any equipment left?
I mean, I still have that rocket launcher that you said was broken that I could maybe get fixed, but other than that, no.
Okay. All right. Well, the mine on the front of Lucky is beeping. As you're thrown out and you roll over the front of it and you roll past the mine and it's the tripwire and it starts going beep beep beep. Destruction imminent. Destruction imminent.
Now I failed, so I'm just thrown out, right?
You're just thrown out. You're gonna be hurt. You're gonna take a level of damage. Yeah.
I have 1 success.
You're still inside of Lucky.
But do I hear the beeping?
Yes.
It's real loud.
And
We
Poisel,
should-
you are strapped in, right? Okay.
We should exit the vehicle. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
It really rolled
It was
off
good.
the
It was
matter.
good. Yeah, you rolled. You shook it in your hands.
Okay, well,
One
I'm gonna
success
go.
over here.
One success. All right, you are also still in the vehicle. All right. It's not done. So 3 of the legs retract while the other 3 are like trying to move. The thing's like kind of going, "Whoa." Well, what do you want to do? So you're out of it. You are out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just kind of get away from the area.
Yeah,
the
get
rest
away.
of you, what do you
I'm
want to
gonna
do?
go away.
I
Let's
was
get
trying
away.
to exit the vehicle with provisions.
All right.
The bag that I was carrying.
All right. Make an athletics plus brains roll.
Okay.
Once it gets all jumbly, I'm gonna try to get out.
All right.
I got 1 success.
All right. You're out with the provisions. Go ahead and make a roll. Puzzle.
What's
What
the
am I
roll to
rolling?
get out?
Athletics plus brains.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna spend the
Same
moxie because that I'll only have twice.
What does that mean?
That's nothing.
That is no successes.
No successes?
Nope.
All right, so you will be hurt, but you're going to tumble out.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So I just rolled.
I'm now
To try to
injured.
escape the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got none.
Oh,
You
no.
got none?
Oh,
You will also be hurt, but you have tumbled out of the vehicle.
Okay.
All right. So the thing like starts acting crazy. It's like walking in circles. It's going hoo-ha, hoo-ha, a ding diddly doo, diddly diddly doo, and it's like, and then it kind of like goes up on its hind legs, and, goes, and then it kind of does a little dance, like it's almost jitterbugging, and then it climbs up into a tree, and then the front part explodes as the laser trip mine blows up,
That was fun.
blowing out the front of the vehicle.
That
There's
was
smoke
really
coming
fun.
out of it.
Thank you, friend computer, for this day cycle
Yeah.
and this adventure.
I think I hurt my leg when I came out.
Yeah, me too.
Great.
I'm trying to take the good with the bad, though.
So yeah, you're stuck out here in the outdoor sector, and yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'd like to look through the provisions to see if there are any health packs. And first aid kits.
Yeah, there's another first aid kit with three doses of first aid,
Who's hurt? Okay. Anyone else?
and yeah,
Oh yes, I'm hurt.
All right, cool. I would like to administer first aid on
All right.
everyone who's hurt.
Thank you.
Thank you, friend.
What suddenly happened?
Well, she has to roll first.
Oh, what do you mean? With the vehicle?
Yeah.
There was a malfunction. I mean, its brain was full of water not too long ago, so
2. Who was that for?
I was going in order. So the first one I rolled, it was 2 successes.
you are no longer hurt.
I was injured before, so does that give
Yeah,
her
that's
both
2
of-
levels. Yeah, you're fully healed now.
And now, Quinn, you're
Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay, so I'm fine.
And 1 success. So you
I'm
get
kind of hurt.
you get rid of 1 level of injury.
Were you hurt?
You were just hurt.
Yeah, so you're fine now.
You're fine now.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. The dice gods were on our side.
All right. Great. So yeah, now you're out here in the outdoors. There's no one to help you. You're all alone with your fellow troubleshooters.
We're never alone when friend computer is at our side.
That's true. That's true.
Friend computer.
Yes, citizen.
The MTV Lucky was malfunctioned and destroyed.
Who's responsible for the damaging of valuable computer property?
We think
That-
Grungy.
Grungy, yeah. Maybe
The
sabotage.
traitor maybe sabotaged it. Although ultimately it was destroyed by the laser trip mine set by team leader Am.
Is this true? Is this true, everybody?
Yes.
This is true. Am did put the box on the front.
Bling, treason star. Bling, second treason star.
I was trying to make it. It was so that we'd have protection when we took the vehicle out in pursuit of communists, dangerous communists. And we heard in our mission briefing there were things that are 200 meters long. We were supposed to fight. I was trying to give us a weapon.
Also, in the leader's defense, as they have been a brave and true leader, although he did set the device on the front, it was in fact Ball who pushed it and activated.
Oh, Bald did trigger it.
The
All right, bling, Treason Star disappears. Bling, Treason Star appears.
Wait a minute.
Also, friend computer, it was really weird how both Am and Bald weren't buckled in, and yet everyone else was. Like they knew something was going to happen.
Oh, that's true.
But I mean, they've
What,
been
almost
great.
get
It's a great
injured?
team.
Yeah, you're saying I would eject myself from a vehicle just to put you in a situation where I could be treasonous? I don't think that's.
if you knew the vehicle was going to explode,
Can I look up whatever that is?
There's definitely some object incoming very rapidly towards your
I'm gonna
location.
get out of the
Yeah.
way.
I will
right.
also
Yeah.
get out of the way.
All right. Another one of those bullet things lands.
Is it grungy?
Starts to unscrew. Clank.
Oh, where's Louis?
Ooh, a jackbot comes out, which is basically like a general purpose, like kind of repair robot. And it climbs up to the tree and it starts working on the MTV. So,
Where's
Thank you, friend computer.
uh,
Or infrared.
good question. You haven't seen him in a while. Yeah. Excellent question. Yeah, I don't know. Where is Luby? Is that the real title of this episode?
In response to your inquiry, happiness officer, I was buckled in because it's regulation to be buckled in when you're inside a moving vehicle.
Oh, that
Oh
wasn't her.
no,
Oh.
I 100%. And thank you for bringing that up. I just meant that if someone was being a traitor and wanted to destroy the rest of their helpful team, they would maybe not buckle themselves in, knowing they'd have to get out quickly.
I have a really quick question out of character.
Yeah.
Is the jam something that your character did, like went over and actually like physically jammed?
By playing that card.
No, it's like
it just happens to like screw it up.
Right. It's like you have like this meta power from some of the cards that lets
Gotcha.
you kind of like
Cool.
just screw with people outside of the game. Yeah. Or within the game, but yeah.
So it just happened to jam.
It did, yeah. Yeah. Great. So what are y'all doing out here in the
Oh,
it's starting to get dark. It's weird. It's not like the lights dimming like they do during Night Cycle in Alpha Complex. This is a weird sort of, there's this giant glowing thing in the sky and it seems to be disappearing behind the mountains. And I mean, you don't even know what mountains are. It's disappearing behind the giant brown and white things in the distance.
Friends-
And yeah.
Friend computer.
Yes,
It's
citizen.
getting dark out here.
Oh no.
Is it?
Would you like me to sing you a song?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I prefer a flashlight.
I don't know that song.
Flash, light.
Neon light, spotlight. You sure? You don't know that song?
It sounds like you have your own song to sing. Why don't you sing your song?
Is this like Night Cycle?
It is like Night Cycle.
Oh, should we sleep?
Should we sleep?
I'm sure you'll be perfectly safe.
And fun.
It's colder out here than it is in Alpha Complex.
Don't forget to wear your mittens.
Did we get mittens as part of the equipment?
I think it's the mittens on the spacesuit.
Oh,
I noticed when we were walking earlier, the laser, when it hit those weird brown and green things, they burned. I was thinking if we collect some of those, I could use my heat gun and we could make heat.
Well, you do know what fire is. You've definitely seen fire before.
Right, but we don't know what trees are.
You don't know what trees
or
are,
that
but
they're
you,
flammable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you.
I have parsed their flammability.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
They could be fuel for fire, but you've definitely seen a lot of things on fire before. Probably more than anyone in our world had. Like you've seen things burnt, you've seen things torn apart, you've seen things exploded, irradiated. Yeah, most of them troubleshooters.
I'm just saying, maybe we could make a fire.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, about a little while back, there's the body of AM3, and that is definitely flammable.
that's a good point.
That is weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm cool with that either. I think you probably need my permission for that, and I do not grant it.
Definitely an odd point in the adventure. All right, so you build a fire and you're able to crack open some of the provisions. It's kind of nice. It's it's creepy out here, but yeah, it's kind of nice, and you're even able to maybe get a little bit of sleep. Are you setting a watch, or are you just all sleeping? What's the plan? What are you doing? Who's doing what?
Well, yeah, we should set a watch.
I'll
say
watch first.
Very leaderly.
I can watch second.
I'll watch second.
What?
I was volunteering to watch second instead.
Oh, okay.
Because you have done so well. You deserve rest.
Should we watch in pairs?
Yeah, we should.
That's probably a good idea.
So, what pair is the first watch?
I'll watch with you.
But you know what? Since we have kind of an odd number, maybe I should watch first for myself.
Well,
And then I can give you all half
it's okay.
pills.
You can do pairs and split it up. I just won't do a watch. I'm not greedy. I don't have to get a watch.
That's fair. You need the most rest because you're the leader.
One of the helms of leadership is delegation. And I think you're doing a great job of that right now.
You're damn
Also,
right.
you need to spend time meditating on how not to get killed again.
Yeah.
I'll watch with eeny, meeny, miny.
Well, we're the
Eve.
first watch.
I'll watch with
so-
Eve then.
All right.
Okay.
So the first watch is the two of you. All right. So
No, that's you and Spide.
right. The two outside. Right. Yeah, you and Spide. You and Spide is the first watch. So everyone else is asleep, or no? You're all pretending to be asleep.
I am legitimately asleep.
Yeah.
I'm
sure.
pretending to be asleep.
Yeah.
Pretending to be asleep, and
For a
you're
little bit.
legitimately
I
asleep.
am legitimately asleep.
For a minute.
All right. Did anything want to happen while people were pretending and are legitimately asleep, or no? I don't know what would happen, but
I'm
hey.
just keeping watch.
All right. Okay.
I am going to try to fix my boots, though.
Eventually,
Okay.
I do fall asleep though because
Yeah. And
it's
can
been
we
a
try to
busy day.
recharge these again?
Make an operate plus mechanics roll.
Oh, I can totally do that.
And then
No.
You can use a moxie to
I
reroll.
will use a moxie. Yes. And
Did you
it's
mark
not computer.
off your moxie?
I was going to do that.
Okay.
Yay.
Great. Yeah, the red light has stopped blinking.
Oh. This makes me so happy.
Can you take them off now?
While they are recharging, can you be kind of taking a scan of what equipment, what weapons are around? Like just kind of like, oh, Bald's got that one, and then just kind of like surveying the.
Let's do a quick rundown of who has what weapons. So you've got a laser pistol. Do you have anything else?
I do have a laser pistol.
Everybody has a laser pistol.
Oh.
All troubleshooters have laser pistols. Yes.
But your red laser pistol can only shoot red or lower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyone wearing a higher level armor, generally you'll have a hard time shooting them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, depending on what the difference is.
Okay. Red laser
Yeah.
shooter.
Red laser, and you have another
Weapons.
obvious weapons. All right, what do you have?
I have a broken rocket launcher.
Yeah. They probably don't know it's broken, but yeah, you have a rocket
I
launcher.
have a rocket launcher.
Yeah, and a red laser as well, right? Anything else?
Yeah, and a laser. Nope, that's all I got.
All right.
I just have my red laser pistol. I don't have anything else.
All right.
And my red laser pistol and my sniper rifle.
And a sniper rifle, right? Okay. Yeah.
I've got my red laser pistol and my boots and my heat gun.
Yeah, and the heat gun. And there is also a green laser rifle that is with Grungy's body.
Yeah, but we don't have clearance for that.
Sure. No one would ever think of performing any sort of treason. That would be, All right. Great. Yes.
Can I have a moment with you alone?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Earmuffs, everybody. Earmuffs, yes.
I want to sabotage the sniper rifle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
while they're asleep.
Okay. Make a stealth plus mechanics roll.
Okay, cool. I want to see.
Do you have a card to help out with that?
Well, I have a thing called Risky Trick, but it's like describe action becomes dangerous. You get +2 dice to any action, but for every one rolled on a non-computer dice, take 1 severity of wound. So I don't think that I was gonna say I want to do it in a way where like it will harm.
Little like explode or something.
Yes,
All right, well make a
exactly.
roll. That's not. It's a little harder to do that, but go ahead and make a roll.
Okay.
And we'll see how many successes you get. Yeah.
Okay, so
mechanics plus stealth, I think, is definitely what that's going to be. Yeah, because you have to do it while they're sleeping. So
that's a good point. Yes. Mechanics plus stealth.
unless you got something you want to.
Demolitions.
Why don't you do this? First make a stealth plus chutzpah roll. Just do that to see if you can abscond with the rifle, just to start with.
That's just a flat -3.
Yeah, well then roll 1 die. You still get one die.
All
You get
right,
one computer die.
Okay, 1 computer die. That's a 2.
All right, great. So everyone can take this. So while you're sleeping, you feel some movement, and you open your eyes, and you see Bald here, kind of reaching towards your sniper rifle. It appears to be reaching towards your sniper rifle.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
All right, make a guns plus violence roll.
Oh dang!
Now, I'm not awake for this, right? I'm sleeping through this.
Yeah, you will probably wake up once the laser fire starts. I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is by chance can I use an action card?
If it's a reaction card,
It is a reaction.
What is it? Yeah. Do you have to do it before I describe the outcome, or what does it say? Just read it out loud.
Okay, so this is my lucky vent.
Okay.
But describe a convenient terrain feature that's useful to the action. GM has veto over your description. The feature adds +1 dice so long as the target uses it. If the GM is particularly pleased with your description, it adds +2 dice.
So it really would only add to a roll that you're making.
Sure.
So
gotcha,
yeah, that
gotcha.
doesn't really help
Yeah.
you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gonna
All
try
right.
to see if I could just like dip out.
I got two.
There's no dodging in this game. Yeah.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
There
All right.
you
You're gonna
go.
take 2 levels of wound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I was
if you're
waiting for his head.
But you got the shoulder.
yeah, but that's not the way combat.
Okay,
But then I
alright,
went,
cool.
whoop.
So now you're injured. You're down to injured,
Okay,
right? If you're completely unharmed.
great.
All right. All right. So now does anybody else want to take an action? Are we going into combat
I
rounds?
pull
or-
out my sniper or my handgun.
Can
All
I
right.
dip?
Oh.
Can I dip?
I think I am sleeping through this. I think I'm a very good sleeper. But
You've been doing
think of the fact that I don't want to be on the
Bye.
hook for any of this.
By saying-
So if I can
All right.
sleep through this, I have plausible
That's fine.
deniability.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Make a roll. Make a roll.
So I can't.
No successes.
No. All right. You missed. All right.
so wounded, and then you
Spied.
shot.
I shot.
They shot.
And then what did?
I shot at him
Tried to shoot.
because he's tried to steal my gun.
It's true.
Oh, can I use my?
yeah. What is it? Yeah.
And I can tell everyone.
Wait. What is it? Is this?
Oh, wrong one.
If it's
my
a mutant power, then everyone cover your ears. You can tell me what it is. Yeah. So you're gonna turn
What makes
invisible.
me and my equipment invisible?
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot him.
You have to turn invisible first. You can just shoot him.
I guess you're right. I just wanted to use it.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know.
All right,
But
then I
yeah,
will, then
yeah.
I will.
You don't need to. All right. So yeah. She's trying to shoot you.
And I shoot Bald.
Right. So
Can I
make.
dip?
There's no.
I know.
No dodging. Everyone is opening fire on you. You're like, huh? All of them except for. All right. So yeah, make a guns plus violence roll.
Okay, my guns is -1. Violence is 2.
So roll 1 die.
1.
Wow. All right. So now it's your turn to do something. What do you want to do?
Can I grab the green rifle?
Sure. Yeah. You grab the green rifle. What do you do?
I'm going to shoot Eve.
All right, I'll give you +2 on your roll because you have the green rifle. It's
I'm
a
gonna
higher
play
level.
A reaction.
All right.
no!
Yeah, sure.
Drop it.
All right.
It's got blood and stuff on the handle.
Yeah, sure. Plus, he's kind of scared to use it. It's a green level rifle. He's like, all right. So you're fumbling with it. Yeah. And you drop it and you pick it up again. You know what? We don't need to roll for this. The rest of them are just going to shoot you.
I know.
You're gonna,
Yeah.
All right. So you're dead. So you can all everyone who helped except for the sleep person, you can all have 25 experience points for killing this traitor because I'm sure you're all going to explain how bravely you protected Eve from this thief here. So
Thank you so
great.
much.
Yeah. So
I really
We'll send that
appreciate
quick
it.
enough. I won't even know what happened.
great.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for helping protect me.
I'm just happy I was able to help her.
Yeah.
Being on watch means watching out.
And we did our job.
Great.
And
I
we
think
let friend computer know.
I think I'm gonna wake
yeah.
up Am for watch because I don't feel comfortable really watching with Balder.
Balder's dead.
But Balder's gonna get delivered any minute. I mean, if we listen really closely.
Yeah. I'm gonna drag Balder's body back towards the other body. But I'm gonna turn him over because he's been shamed.
Yeah, but Grungy wasn't. Yeah, no shame for Grungy.
I assume we turned him over to him.
Here, I'm gonna take
I live my life
Balder's.
one
I'm
clone
gonna
at a
take
time.
your rocket
rocket
launcher.
launcher.
I'm gonna take the green gun and throw it into the ocean. However, I will note my throw apparently is terrible. It's really bad.
I'm gonna try to fix this. for you.
Well, you're no longer near the ocean because you traveled for a while before
Yeah.
the MTV broke
Okay,
down.
Just
I-
throw it off into the woods.
I would like to activate my boots.
All right. What do your boots do?
They make me fly.
They're made for walking.
Right.
My bomba boots operated via cerebral cortex plug-in. The bomba boots launch the wearer up to 7 meters vertically or 10 meters horizontally with pulsed blasts of superheated mercury vapor.
Sounds perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to roll for it.
Let's see how that goes.
So I roll violence plus demolitions. Oh no, this is. I will not be activating.
No, you said you were going to do it, and I think you should. Let's roll
Yes.
it. Yeah, you didn't.
got so
you
many
said you're
clones.
gonna. You don't like stop and you,
Question.
Yeah.
How do you roll -1?
You just roll one die.
Roll
It's a
one.
computer die.
Okay. It's gonna go great. Dang it.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
A 3? All right, so you go. You can activate your next clone. However, the green rifle is completely destroyed and non-usable.
That's all I wanted to do.
Oh boy.
Were these destroyed too?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, you hear. Blam blam. Your two clones pop out of the
while-
cylinders.
While during the downtime, I'm gonna try to fix this gauze rocket rifle, the rocket launcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make. Let's see. Engineer plus mechanics. Let's go for that.
Okay, I'm going to spend a moxie. Try to roll better.
Oh, I should have done that.
I just had the same thought.
I got a computer.
All right. Yeah.
To try to fix.
It explodes.
Did they die too?
No. They just take a level of damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's definitely not fixed now. That's not gonna.
Yeah, it's not fixed and never will be.
Okay, I was gonna try to fix it for you, and then you got to have a really awesome gun.
Okay, so it's morning. The giant glowing light in the sky is returning, and some of you got a good night's rest. Other of you got a good night's rest in Alpha Complex before being fired at a very powerful speed back in a capsule. And Yeah, and it looks like the MTV is almost fixed, and so it looks like your mission might almost be over. This is going really well.
Yeah.
I think. But you feel a rumbling, and it appears could be, but it continues, and it seems to be getting louder and louder.
Really
Yeah,
hungry.
and coming closer and closer.
Me too.
Yeah, what could it be? Oh, it's really loud now. Oh, it's the ground is shaking. This is.
Is it like
what is
200
this?
meters loud?
This is like when there's a reactor explosion on one of the lower levels.
I'm gonna try to get into the MTV.
Wait, it's really close now. And then looming over you, 2 giant black glistening mountains. They have like strange things sticking out of the front of their faces. They're huge. They might be bots. You're not sure, but they're gigantic. They're
200 meters?
They are 200 meters long, and they seem to have legs and glistening black carapaces. You're not sure what they are. They have faces, but their eyes don't look like your eyes. They're big and multifaceted, and they're glaring down at you. What do you do?
Hi.
I think
we
these
come in
creatures are
peace.
hostile to us.
We come in peace. We are here. Are you with the computer?
I think they need the megaphone. Do you want to borrow a megaphone and talk to them?
Yeah.
That just makes you.
Make sure to look tough though. You don't want them to get the wrong idea.
A megaphone voice. They're like this.
Hello. We are here. We're troubleshooters from Alpha Complex. We are here from the computer. Are you friend or foe?
Hello. Nice to meet you.
That's not what I expected.
We don't mean to trouble you, but do you have any Renoir or Proust?
No.
Oh. Don't even know what that is.
Is that bubble water? Because we have plenty of that.
We'd really like to speak to them. Are you sure you don't have any Renoir or Proust?
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
well, maybe you could find some for us, or we may be forced to smash you.
Hold on one second.
Oh, we don't want that.
Computer friend?
Yes, citizen.
We made contact with the big things out here on the island as per the mission. And did you, they're asking for, if we know a Renoir or Proust?
Citizen, those terms are not acceptable at your security clearance. Here, have a treason star.
Thank you, friend computer.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna grab the megaphone.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Renoir. What's up?
You're Renoir.
Yes. What would you like to know?
We'd like to know about culture.
Okay. Anything specifically?
You're crushed. And so's the megaphone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Look.
Am I dead?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, we don't mean to trouble you, but we'd really like to talk to Renoir or Proust. And if you can't do that, we'll have to crush all of you.
You know,
Give me one more second.
I don't know where they are, but I think I might know somebody who does. Let me go find them. I'll be right back.
My cousin,
Okay. You're just walking off into the woods?
my clone.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay, we'll wait here till the...
Friend computer?
Yes, citizen.
Those things I'm not supposed to ask about, well, the things they're asking about it. What should we do?
Are these things a threat to Alpha Complex?
They are very big, but
Would
They-
you classify them as a threat to Alpha Complex?
they are, they killed, spied.
Please neutralize the threat.
How should we do so?
You're a troubleshooter. Shoot the trouble.
Copy that. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go help my friend find.
All right.
I head off. I'm gonna get. These things are huge, so I can see them from quite a distance.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go for a while, and then I'll finally get a setup with the sniper rifle.
Where are you going? No, this is my escape route.
All right. Okay. All right. You're setting up a sniper rifle at a lengthy distance. Sure.
Who are you?
Well, we're us. Yes. This is Jane, and I am Calliope, and we are looking for Renoir and Proust. We'd like some culture. We've heard it's great, and we'd like to have some culture.
What culture?
Specifically,
The culture.
Renoir and
Protoculture.
Proust. Renoir and Proust.
Renoir and Proust.
Or Renoir.
Renoir and Proust and or Renoir.
Don't make it complicated. One of the other.
You heard what I
I
said.
feel like you're making it complicated.
Can I play an action?
Yeah, you're next.
An opposite day. It's not that everything goes wrong with the action, more that the exact the exact opposite of what the target wanted to happen happens instead. So instead of
Smushes himself.
Instead of crushing me, it gets crushed.
I'm going to interpret that in a different way. He accidentally crushes both of you.
Have I returned yet?
But he stubs his toe.
Not yet. Now they're just kind of waiting for you to come back. So what do you do?
I'm off.
Oh,
far.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll be
get
right
like.
back.
Yeah, they were also running.
Right. Well, you said you wanted to set up the
Yeah,
sniper
but
rifle.
I'm getting a very lengthy distance.
All
Thank you
right.
for trying.
So they're probably like waiting there for a while, and I'm gonna set up, and I'm gonna take some shots at them.
Okay. Yeah, they don't even seem to notice. Like, you're basically, they might as well be warbots. And you've seen a warbot before, and it is it's actually not quite as big as these things are.
Right.
But yeah, they're giant armored.
So
like,
after
insects.
a couple shots, I'll be like, "Friend computer,
Yes, citizen.
the artillery requisitions for this mission is inefficient against these enemies."
Are you saying that the equipment that I've given you for the mission is in not good enough?
For the level of threat. The level of threat is higher than the clearance of my equipment.
What sort of equipment would you like?
Oh, a very large explosive of some sort. Maybe from a great distance.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, friend computer.
Am I back yet? Okay.
Where did they return?
Hey guys. Hey,
Oh, hello.
it's Renoir again.
You're not Renoir.
No, I ran out. I was expecting.
It's so fast, you can't do anything. It's like,
All right.
Wait. Are we like living clones before we get shot out in these bullet things?
Yeah.
Can I tell them to shoot me at the mountain monster creature thingies?
You're not. You're just kind of put into the capsule, and like you're not even sure how the mechanism works. You could try to do that, but I don't know. Why don't you make a roll?
Okay.
Why don't you make a
Charm.
Yeah, charm plus chutzpah. Try that.
Okay, cool. All right, this is the most I've gotten to roll since we started. Which is one success. Oh.
All right. The operator's like, all right, whatever. I'll see what I can do. All right.
It's not my clone.
Good.
you do you.
Good. So as you're watching, you hear, and the cockroaches look up. One of them So one of them, the thing lands right on top of one of them, and it knocks it all the way down. And the other one's like, "Whoa!" If you could see, like, if it had an expression, it'd be like, and the thing like unscrews, and then you pop out of it, and it crushes you.
All right.
All right.
Can I have an action? There's an action I want to play. It's called "Man, Am I Pleased to See You." And it says, describe a male identifying PC who's useful to the action, or NPC who's useful to the action or detrimental to the action, your choice. So yeah, basically just someone kind of shows up to like help me or to hinder.
So like,
Could it be Ren Ross movie?
Yeah.
Who do you want to help or hinder you? What sort of person?
I want someone with like some sort of higher level operative to just show up and like, I've homed in on your position, thanks team, or whatever. And it's just like, I don't know, they show up out of nowhere, right? So I don't know.
Ultraviolet.
Yeah.
All right, that's what you want to happen?
Yeah, like some top secret, like black ops, like, much higher level operative, like with a white coat or something might show up.
Also, did Bald kill that one or just smush, like, knock him down?
Well, right now, the one that did not get hit is kind of trying to help out the other one. It's hard to tell. It doesn't look like it's in good shape. The one that got hit is lying there still. All right. You hear, and you see above you there's like a hovering platform sort of thing.
They're coming.
It's not. It's like about as large as let's say like a destroyer.
Okay.
And it's kind of flying through the air. And like a bunch of like Indigo level like troops come rappelling down on ropes and they land on top of the giant thing, and they're all like hacking at it and stuff, and it's like trying to like knock them off and stuff, and then one of them like jumps down and slides down and goes into its mouth, and it's like spinning around, and then you hear a and the whole thing collapses onto the ground. And then the guy climbs out and he's covered with like slime, and they're all like, yeah, and they're like high-fiving each other.
Can I try to get in on some of those high fives, but none of them high five?
None of them high-five you, yeah. And then they have these rocket boosts. They go, and they fly back up to the destroyer, and then it goes, no, and it goes away. All right. So apparently both these things are now dead because the one got hit by a bullet and they killed the other one. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you, friend computer.
Thank me. My connection. That was a big favor I called in.
The other clones
mysterious
arrive.
past.
What clone is everybody on at this point? Everyone else like
4?
2.
Great.
I've been making this one last. I've been on 4 for a while. Yeah.
Good. The MTV is repaired, and you can head back to Alpha Complex now for your debriefing.
Yes.
Wait. Whatever happened to the other?
MTV.
Never mind. It's fine.
The other what?
The other
Louis?
the
Infrared?
the troubleshooters in the mission that we were sent.
We
on.
got assigned a different mission.
Our mission was changed.
We just our mission was changed. We weren't given a second mission. Gotcha. Cool. Let's go back.
There was the whole, Udden say F day time thing.
It's almost like you're insinuating that sometimes the objectives of a mission are completely meaningless. It's almost like you're I know you're not, but it seemed almost like you
treasonous.
were.
No.
Thinking that would be
Like
treasonous.
you were given just a wild goose chase or something. Oh, I mean, a wild bot chase.
No, that didn't happen.
Can I do something in the MTV while we're on our way back?
Sure, of course. There's
It's
plenty
a-
of time for that.
It's a secret thing.
Okay, everybody cover up your ears.
It's called Mental Blast.
All right.
Spend 1 moxie to let loose a mental blast on any clones within a short range. The blast can cause headaches and nosebleeds, maybe brief blackouts, up to a permanent injury or death.
All right. Is there a roll for that? Does it say?
No, it just says if you push it hard, so I'm willing to spend 2 moxie to make it death.
All right. Why don't you roll brains plus something, or violence plus something? What do you think?
Okay.
Probably maybe psychology, or even intimidate, or
I don't like any of those options.
Yeah. How about yeah?
Alpha complex?
No, that's
No,
not
that
at
doesn't-
all. Yeah.
What about brains plus chutzpah?
No, you can't. You can't
Okay.
add 2 stats.
Okay.
But you can do chutzpah plus something if you want to do that.
That's the same.
Okay.
So whichever.
Why don't you just roll straight brains if you don't have anything to add to it then?
Okay.
And you get to roll an extra die because you added the extra moxie. Good. So you all can take your hands off of your ears.
I got 2 successes.
All right. You all feel a horrible pressure and sensation, and your minds are filled with violent and disturbing images that you can't even comprehend. All of your noses start to bleed, and you all take 2 levels of damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, what? What?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Sure.
Oh
Can I?
Wait. Yeah.
Can I use a critical failure on this to make it so that it doesn't affect us, but it affects her?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm doing?
Does it happen?
It's
I mean, you don't necessarily need to know, but is that something you do after the roll or before the roll?
yeah. It just says something goes very wrong. GM, you determine how.
What's the
critical
action-
failure?
What's the action order, though?
It's 0, but it's a reaction.
All right.
So that's what the
You're,
circle
you're,
is.
gonna, you're gonna kill all of us.
Yeah, I am going to kill all of you. Yeah, all right, good. So yeah, you all realize that they're using a mental power on you.
So
What are
that's
you
mine
doing?
as well. So,
This is a little bit of a different one.
but it
It is, yeah, it's
Yeah.
similar, but yeah, and so you all you're like moving towards them, like you're doing this, but you all die. But then as you die, you see Spide's head explode.
Scanner style.
But they're laughing as it happens. Splatter, splatter, splatter. All right, so the MTV gets back to back to Alpha Complex. I feel bad for whatever clone opens this up and finds out what's inside. They're definitely losing a bunch of moxie for that. So you all arrive at the mission briefing. Brand new clones, fresh, brand new clones.
I'm on clone 6, baby.
Yeah, great.
Blast.
Great. Everyone survives the mission briefing, so you're probably fine. Great. So, yeah, you're brought back into the same room. You're standing in the trench with the grate. The 3 shadowy figures are up above you. I see that I know there were some problems with the mission leader, Grungy, who turned out to be a traitor and had to be eliminated.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're the acting mission leader, correct?
Yes.
All right. What's your final report?
It was fun. There were some communists, I think, is what you call
found
them.
communists?
Yeah, they were enormous communists, and but with the help of the Alpha Complex water polo team, which I summoned.
Water polo.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's a treason point. You don't know what water polo is.
you're right, and I bear that with shame.
And you just made that up. In addition,
I don't know what
that
they're
was
really
the elite
called.
Indigo Vulture Warriors of Squadron X.
Yeah, that is much cooler.
Clearly.
Thank you for that new information.
All right, so your objectives were what? Once again, what were they?
We were
Number
supposed to
1?
rescue people, like other troubleshooters.
Did you do that?
No. I mean, we rescued each other in a way.
All right. What was your second mission objective?
We were supposed to any like artifacts or any other sort of stuff that was we were supposed to bring that back.
And?
No, that's a big zip for Team Am.
What was your third mission objective?
I'm gonna pass that off to my friend Balls, who's extra good at science and was so helpful on this mission and completely responsible for remembering what this third thing was.
We were meant to eliminate communists if we saw them.
That was the first mission objective. He just said so.
Okay, wait, and then the second one was
No, I didn't bring up the communist one, actually. That is a total of 3.
it's
No, it's not. You said that you found giant communists. Really
Well, that
big
was part of the
communists.
story, but that was before you asked what the 3 objectives were. And I know the first one when you told them about us before was
All right, well, let's
communist.
just review what the 3 objectives are.
I
Then.
mean,
Number one,
we've got all 3 total at this point, don't we?
computer gear bring back.
computer gear bring back. Yes.
Troubleshooters find bring back.
Oh God, yes,
Yes.
sure.
Communists eliminate.
Yeah.
Right, but we added an objective.
Point of clarification. The objective that you added was also regarding communists. It was just that they were of a larger size. There were military objects, which we identified as communists, that were 200 meters in length. We did identify them, which was part of the objective, and then they were destroyed.
Yes.
So,
What a great and clear clarification that was. You can have 50 XP for that. That was great.
thank you, sir.
I also tried to did kill all of us.
Point of out of character clarification.
You can also have a treason star then.
Out of character clarification that would have caused blackouts for everybody. So I don't know that there's.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, you wouldn't remember that.
Somehow-
Never mind about
somehow
the
we-
treason
somehow
star,
we all died.
You don't really remember what happened at the end of the mission.
I think we got depressurized
You're-
inside the people.
I mean, you probably would have suffocated anyway since you used up all your air on the way out
Yeah.
there. But
Oh, yeah. The bushes.
Yeah, we
oh, great. Are there any amendments or corrections to the report? Does anyone want to add anything? Speak up now, or forever hold your peace.
I do have an addition.
Yes.
At the end of the mission, I'm not entirely sure why, but Bald set off a bomb that exploded all of us in the MTV. I'm sure you all remember this.
yes, I
Yes?
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Sure.
Where's your evidence?
I'm sure. If,
Well,
I believe the evidence. Does everybody agree that that's what happened?
So what you would see on our mission requisition form, we were given a data bomb, but the data bomb is no longer with us. I could not return it because I'd given it to Bald, and Bald blew up the.
also, if you look into
That's not true. The data you disposed of the data bomb.
Yeah.
Well, he had gotten
yeah.
another bomb.
yeah, getting caught in a lie.
Oh
I
no!
think you
I'm
were the
sorry.
one who
No,
set
I
off
was
the bomb.
confused. It was the rocket launcher that he had.
Well, I did have a rocket launcher, but then you killed me.
Who's the traitor here?
Bald.
that would be Bald.
I feel like both of them are
That would
pretty
be
bad.
both, sir.
I mean, like,
Come on.
He did try to steal
is
my
that
my
your
gun
official
at night.
defense? Is come on?
Seriously, is that your official defense? All right. Go ahead and report for mandatory brain scrubbing and rehabilitation. Section 4.
Well, goodbye, everyone.
I can't get caught up in this. I'm sorry.
You want what?
I want. It's the end of the game, anyways. I want to spend some moxie to try to, as Bald is walking out, to make him say waterbed.
Make a roll.
Oh, no, one extra, because I'm going to spend some extra moxie on that. That is 1 success.
You feel an overwhelming urge to say waterbed.
As I'm like shamefully walking out of the room, I turn back one more time. Waterbed.
That's the secret word. Good job, citizen. All right, the rest of you, report for mandatory reevaluation and brain scrubbing. You are commended. Happy day cycle, citizens. Over and out. All right, that's the end of the mission. Good job, everybody. Well done.
Can I please know everyone's secret society
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
really quick?
I
didn't
had
have
no
one.
secret society.
Neither did I.
Yeah, no.
I was looking to join one. If any stuff had wanted to come on about joining one, I probably would have been like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I was part of the anti-mutant group.
Oh, all right.
That's why I was like so diligent about it.
I was in the Illuminati, but I didn't really know. There's so many things I didn't know how or what to play. So I was like, I don't know. I don't want to get caught.
Yeah, the game does kind of throw a lot of information at you.
Yeah.
But you can also like use your secret society for things. Like, for example, there was that map you couldn't read. You can go to your secret society and try to use them to get the information.
Yeah,
no one ever does, though. No one ever uses their secret
Well,
society.
I did mine kind of. So my secret society was I was part of the Freaks. Their pro tech technology is cool, fun, easier to understand than human beings, which is I used the robot to give better
robot.
And then my power was telepathy.
My power was adhesive.
I had a pheromone charm thing that I never used.
Pheromone thing.
Yeah, like a pheromone charm that would like charm somebody for one scene, basically.
Yeah.
And you had some sort
of
of
Could have charmed Grungy.
mental thunk thing.
Yeah. Instead of just getting
Brain
shot.
hurts. Brain hurts.
Yeah,
It's
thank
mental
you, Joseph.
blast.
Ooh.
It was
Thank you guys. That
where-
was really fun.
That was for some reason
Yeah.
super love being killed. I like especially when you were the big bugs we couldn't do
Yeah,
anything about.
that was great. You have offended me.
You came out, you did the exact same thing as you did before. Like what? Yeah.
That was
Well, I should have mentioned, like, before I did anything, how high my bluff is. Because it's really high. And I should have started off with, P.S. I have super high bluff. And I'm Renoir.
Yeah. More fun that you got crushed again.
It was so fun.
I liked that all of us kind of knew in a meta sense what they were talking about and what they wanted, but like none of us could really do anything about it, you know?
All residents of Alpha Complex. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what is that? I have no idea who those people are. Go find them. Are they in IT? I don't know.
Is that a superior?
Computer says it was treasonous to know about, so.
Yeah. So I don't want to know.
Pretty much any information that would help you out in your mission is outside of your security clearance. So, fear and ignorance and fear. Great. So that's the second episode. Maybe we'll do another one next week. Not really.
That will record right now.
No, we're not doing that.
So any final? Let's go around and introduce everyone, or do we need to do any announcements? What's the usual plan here?
Hi. I'm actually not Sam. I've been lying this whole time. My name is Ash. Hi, I'm Ash Minnick.
How could you lie to us?
I know.
I trusted you.
Treason stars.
I'm a tree. But dead. Here's my clone. I'm Ash Minnick. Hi, clone number 6. You can find me on the Twitters at MooncladAsh or on Instagram at Astronaut44. You can watch my work. I'm the producer of Game the Game. Occasionally pop up on Vampire Masquerade on Geek and Sundry, and I do a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Hi, I am the internet's Poisel.
Funny every time.
You can find me at apoisel on Twitter, Instagram, and at twitch.tv/poisel on Twitch, where I play some Magic the Gathering Arena and some JRPGs and just talk about life. In the future, you can find me on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific, playing some Starfinder Drift Runner over on Scabby Rooster. And this is the future. Yesterday was the last episode of Ungraceful Hearts, so forget. Nothing happened. It's timey-wimey things. Hello, future you. You look great.
looks like present then, but past you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am at present Alpengersh, also known as Different Elves on the Twitch and the Twitter, where you can watch me running Curse of Strahd at the moment. And I'm also on, there's a Geek and Sundry show that I'm on called We're Alive Frontier, which you should check out, which is very, very good. There are 2 seasons of it so far. A lot of great people on it, voice actors from games like Overwatch and other familiar faces that you've seen on other Geek and Sundry shows. So, check that out too.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. I also do other shows for QueueTimes on Tuesday evenings at 6:30 PDT now. I have a show that is Hijinks and Handlebars, which is, I almost said Kids Next Door, which is, it's Kids on Bikes. It's a Kids on Bikes tabletop live stream. And
We're in the
Kids on
hall or whatever.
kids doing something.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a continuous stream. We're currently on episode 15 or something, I think. Something like that, yeah. And all of the VODs for that are on QueueTimes' main YouTube channel. And then also on Wednesdays, I'm almost consistently on the cast for the Wednesday show that we do, which is just like continuously doing one shots, kind of like what Uncommon Trust is doing right now. And this, no, we just got done doing Jason Statham's Big Vacation, which was so great. Thanks for tuning in. That was awesome that like 50 of you went and checked that out. That was so cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And now up next is something else that I don't know, because it was supposed to be Monster of the Week, but it's not anymore. It is not. You know what? We'll find out and you'll know. It'll happen.
Check the show notes. We'll have a little tag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, my name
Maybe.
is Alejandra Cejudo. You can find me on Instagram at Empress Alejandra, on Twitter at Alejandra Wins. What else? I played Hill Folk with Uncommon Trust a little while ago. That was
Yeah,
super
that was great.
fun.
So good. Watch those VODs.
You can find me on YouTube at The Tide Pool, and I do improv and act around LA. That's it.
Cool, and I am Joseph. I am at Overdroid on Twitter and on Instagram, and I'm also doing the improv around LA, usually at Impro Studio. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this is the people.
Thank you, Frank Computer.
Thank you, Frank Computer.
Thank you QueueTimes and Uncommon Trust for having me, and yeah, it's a great time.
So all of you out there, have a happy night cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be nice.
And hi, future us, because if we're watching, like,
Yeah.
that's kind of trippy.
We might be in chat right now, and I really do mean it. You look great today, Poison.